up for the coin flip.
Good afternoon, captains. Welcome to today's game. Happy New Year to you, your families, and your teams. Here's the coin that we're going to use to toss. This NFL Shield is heads. My number 62 is tails. San Francisco, you are the visitors. What's your call?
Tails.
Tails is the call. Tails is the call. It's heads. Washington has won the toss. Deferred their choice in the second half. You want the ball. Which way do you want to kick? Please flip around.
Fred always calls tails. Tails never fails. He kind of stumbled. Was he thinking heads and said tails? In any event, 49ers will begin this football game with the ball, and it's a beautiful day, Tim. 48 degrees.
Perfect.
In our nation's capital today. Hardly a wind at all. Our game time and temperature is sponsored by 21st Amendment Cellar High Mango Wheat Beer. Not so serious beer. I mean, just a beautiful day. Fast Track, this is notoriously a poor field. When we were here in 2019 for that deluge, Lake Landover, the field was not in good shape. There's a slight crown on the field. It's an old stadium. They opened here playing their first year in 1997, but it's a fast track today.
Yeah, the grass is in good shape. We were both down on the field pregame, so not slick. The footing should be good. And again, I think the biggest thing defensively, and Brian Robinson going to go today. He's been out the last two games for them, the running back. He's the real deal, Pop. He is a true power running back, and the 49ers are going to have to gang tackle him unless you want to get trucked. And then they love to bring Antonio Gibson in, former wide receiver out of Memphis, who does a lot out of the backfield with swing passes, screens. 49ers, I'm sure, are going to have to defend all of those. But it's going to be about defending the back end when Sam Howell gets out of the pocket, plastering those fast wideouts.
Before we kick it off, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
Number 8.
Let's put it together.
Hall of Famer Steve Young, Wednesdays at 5 on KNBR and KNBR FM, San Francisco.
It is the burgundy and gold against the red and gold, and the Commanders are wearing all burgundy helmets, burgundy jerseys, burgundy pants. Joey Sly approaches the ball. We're underway, and he does what he does. He kicks a touchback. He had a touchback on every single kickoff all year, and then last week in the Meadowlands, inexplicably, he had 3 returned. But he does open the game with a touchback. 49ers will start on their 25-yard line, moving from our left to right, from north to south. 49ers starting offensive lineup is brought to you by Levi's. Celebrating 150 years of the 1 Gene, the greatest story ever worn. Colton McKivett starts at right tackle. Spencer Burford back at right guard. Jake Brendel at center. John Feliciano at left guard. And Trent Williams back to Washington as a 49er at left tackle. 30 in the shotgun. McCaffrey to his right, takes a sweep. Coming left, cuts back in on Juice. Good run for Christian McCaffrey all the way out near a first down, out to around the 34-yard line. He picked up 9 yards. T-Rock came into the game with 1,395 yards rushing to lead the league, so now he's over 1,400.
And that's the bread and butter play for the 49ers. Out on the perimeter to the left, a terrific block by Trent Williams, hooking the defensive end. Kyle Juszczyk gets a very good kick-out block on the corner. McCaffrey does the rest with a big hole.
Second down and 1 coming up. Niners now. Brock goes under center. Debo goes in motion left. Ayuk is tight right. Kittle in line left. Hand off to McCaffrey straight ahead. Running right in the meat of their defensive line. Those 2 great tackles, Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen, the Bama boys, where they won a national championship for Nick Saban. McCaffrey did pick up a couple of yards there, and the 49ers' first down of the game.
And a good play by Cameron Curl. It's not a short yardage. McCaffrey got the 1, but Curl did a good job defending the block of Debo Samuel. Anytime you want to run on the perimeter, and I think that's going to be the attack mode for the 49ers today, those wide receivers have got to make those blocks, certainly capable of doing it.
Juszczyk goes in motion, now turns and lines up next to Brock in the gun to the right. McCaffrey left, pivot, hand off to McCaffrey coming wide right, cut back, ran into Spencer Burford, the guard, and he got tackled by Deron Payne there with Jake Brendel out to block. So he picks up only 2 yards, bringing up a second down and 8.
Yeah, Jonathan Allen is a load inside, and I think that Feliciano anticipated that he was going to stunt the other way because they had obviously the inside zone concept. They're all on a track. Feliciano steps inside. Jonathan Allen was stunting outside, and he runs around that gap and still able to track down the line of scrimmage and get McCaffrey down.
Niners open the game with 3 straight CMC runs. Now they go empty, but they send McCaffrey in motion, orbit motion outright, so empty. Ayuk is open, makes the catch across the 40, settling down there shy of the first down at around the 44-yard line. Just a quick little curl there, a hook for Brandon Ayuk for a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Niners.
Yeah, and love getting Ayuk in those tight splits and in the slot. And that time they got him working on the linebacker, Khaliki Hudson. He just ran a choice route on him, and Brock Purdy right on time to throw the ball in between the corner, Castro Fields, and Hudson right in the hole where Ayuk was sitting.
Tariq Castro Fields, a Niners 6th-round draft pick a couple of years ago. Ronnie Bell goes in motion. Here's Purdy, pressured out of the pocket, will run for a 49er first. Near midfield as Brock Purdy got pressure right in the A-gap and was able to step forward and run and convert on 3rd down and 3 with a scramble of 4 yards.
Yeah, Brock hit his back foot and did not see anybody open and realized, wait, there's a little escape lane right up inside. He took it, put enough of a move on Hudson to buy himself a little space, and slides down face first to get the first down.
1st and 10, 49ers on their 47-yard line, right in the big W logo here at midfield at FedEx Field. Purdy in the gun. He's going to move Debo to his right, and now McCaffrey goes out and lines up outside the numbers left with Kittle inside of him. Ayuk tight right. Purdy throws, caught. George Kittle, and he's got good yardage
There
for
we go.
Washington 45-yard line. He needed 9 yards to pick up 1,000. He has 999. He gained 8 yards on that play. And when he gets to 1,000, Tim, it'll be the 3rd time in his career he gets to 1,000 yards receiving. And we'll go through the list of all the tight ends in history that have 3 1K years. There's not many.
No, well, he's the best tight end in pro football when you factor in his run blocking as well. That's when he gets 1 yard, it's going to be 4 players over 1,000 yards from scrimmage for this 49er offense.
They actually picked up 6 yards there. 2nd and 4. McCaffrey with a sweep right, runs for the first down and more inside the Washington 35 and down to the 33-yard line. Christian McCaffrey off to a big start. Christian also needs 68 yards from scrimmage today to get to 2,000 scrimmage yards. He picks up 13 more there.
Yeah, really good block by Jake Brendel and getting a hook. Burford's able to get to the next level, and then Mayo had no chance of getting Christian McCaffrey to the ground before he could pick up extra yards. Mayo also a former 49er.
8th play of the drive. You got Purdy in the shotgun now. 1st and 10 Niners. Play action to McCaffrey. Purdy looks right now, left now, going deep for the end zone for Kyle Juszczyk. He dropped the ball. Hit him in both hands as he ran a wheel route down the sideline. A flag is down on the play.
Boy, it looked like there was some contact from Hudson just as Kyle Juszczyk on that wheel route trying to get it.
Holding. Defense number 26. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down.
Castro Fields.
Tariq Castro Fields, who was a 49ers 6th-round draft pick in 2022 with Kendall Fuller down and also Benjamin St. Juste, their 2 best corners. They're going to play him a lot today with Emmanuel Forbes. T-Rock as Kyle Juszczyk able to get out there in that wheel route and had a chance to score down the sideline.
Yeah, and Juice isn't the tallest target. That was a good throw. It did look like there was some contact from here from Khaliki Hudson, but good protection by the offensive line.
1st and 10 Niners on the defensive penalty on Castro Fields on Washington 29. Here's a play action. Purdy going to dump it over the middle to McCaffrey. Splits the 2 linebackers and gets inside the Toyota red zone. That's Cody Barton, a former Seahawk, who was one of the linebackers along with Khaliki Hudson. 10-yard pickup to Christian McCaffrey. Boy, they're picking up first down after first down here on this game-opening drive.
And the O-line's doing a great job of giving them the protection. The tough matchup is inside, and so far so good. McCaffrey getting through all his reads, and then back to the check down in the middle of the field to Christian McCaffrey.
Chris Conley is in as an extra wide receiver. He is the point of the bunch with Debo and Kittle left. Now Debo goes in motion right. Quan Mulbeck follows him inside, handoff to McCaffrey. Able to spin down to the Washington 18-yard line. That time you have Debo going in orbit motion out the left side. Brock fakes the handoff going that way, and with the other hand, hands off to McCaffrey inside for a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, eye candy for those linebackers. Get those guys moving, which the 49ers did. But Smith-Williams does a good job of blocking, defeating that chop block from George Kittle, who was trying to pick him up on that tight end slice play.
2nd down and 6 Niners on the Washington 15-yard line trying to score in this opening drive. They have 66 points on opening drives this year. Debo goes in orbit motion. Fake it to him left. Throw to McCaffrey. A one-hand catch. Breaks a tackle behind the line and now gets swarmed. Washington all over it there. Deron Payne able to get in there and blow that play up. And then two of his defensive teammates made the tackle. 4-yard losses. They fake the screen going left and throw it back to McCaffrey, who made a one-hand left-hand catch there.
And really good eyes from Deron Payne, and that's what they call coming out of the stack. You're all tied up with those linemen. As soon as Burford turned to run, Deron Payne turned and ran with him. Was able to get McCaffrey to the ground.
11th play of the drive. Niners converted on third down earlier, but this one's third down and 11, right on the 20-yard line. They go empty. Now McCaffrey got a hop in motion to Purdy's side. Bunch formation left. Purdy has time. Now he's pressured, going to roll out to his right, being chased by Payne. Comes back the other way left now. Throws. It's almost intercepted as he went to McCaffrey down the right sideline. And fortunately, Brock got it to the sideline and out of bounds enough to avoid Khaleke Hudson, the linebacker there, who actually caught the ball, but he jumped out of bounds.
Yeah, he was Brock threw it just far enough out on the white stripe that Khaleke Hudson was unable to corral it and keep his feet in. At that point, you want to see Brock just make sure that it's way out of bounds as he was targeting McCaffrey.
So the Niners do stall out inside the red zone. They'll bring in Jake Moody for a 38-yard field goal attempt here. It's from the right hash mark. Tabor Pepper will snap to Mitch Wishnowsky. Good snap, good hold, and Jake Moody on a heater lately able to drive that one right through. The Niners do drive effectively, but they stalled out inside the 4-3 on the Jake Moody field goal. 8:06 to play in the opening quarter from Landover, Maryland, FedEx Field. Niners 3. Sam Howell and the Commanders get the ball for the first time when we come back on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
New year, new blue. Start yours off right with Levi's denim from JCPenney. From the vintage-inspired ribcage bell and 94 baggy to the iconic 501 original and 541 athletic taper to the all-new 506 comfort straight. There's something for everyone. So head to your nearest JCPenney store or jcpenney.com today. That's your nearest JCPenney store or jcpenney.com.
The Niners know that winning and teamwork go hand in hand. As the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health also knows the power of teamwork to help keep you healthy and fit. Dignity Health doctors and nurses are here to be a part of your team. No matter what the goal or challenge, we'll be here to tackle it together. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Thanks to the Xfinity 10G network, my little brother's friends won't leave our house. When I was their age, internet with basically no interruptions was a pipe dream.
You sound like my grandpa.
Now through March 21st, new customers can get 1.2 gigabit internet for $25 a month for 2 years with no annual contract and Wi-Fi equipment included when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data at regular rates. Switch today. Required people to an auto-pay or stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity internet. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
Bring your whole team for a win this season at California's Great America Winterfest. Watch in awe as the Bay Area's favorite coaster destination transforms into a winter wonderland, complete with ice skating, captivating live shows, and millions of sparkling lights. Open select nights from November 24th through December 31st, Winterfest offers timeless festive fun for friends, family, and teammates alike. Plus, enjoy unlimited visits this year and next when you buy a 2024 Gold Pass. Get yours today at cagreatamerica.com.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
49ers have scored 9 opening drive touchdowns and now 2 field goals. Toyota scoring drive summary, 12 plays, 55 yards, and 654. Brock Purdy was 4 of 5 on the opening drive, but only had 16 yards, 10 to McCaffrey. And they do settle for the Jake Moody 38-yard field goal. The ball, which he had teed up, blew off the kicking tee, so he'll re-tee it and then kick off. 49ers, Christian McCaffrey had 5 carries for 30 yards, along with 13 T-Rock, and one down the sideline to Kyle Juszczyk.
That was the
deep
one
you'd like to get. He had both hands on that ball in the wheel route.
Yeah, missed opportunity, and usually Juice is not going to drop that. A very good throw from Brock Purdy.
So Jake Moody will kick off. 49ers are wearing their traveling white jerseys. Goals, of course, in the kickoff to Byron Pringle, the former Chief. He will let it go over his head, and it will be a touchback. And the Washington Commanders, with Sam Howell, the quarterback, will start on their 25-yard line against this defense. 49er starting defensive lineup is brought to you by Levi's, celebrating 150 years of the 501 gene, the greatest story ever worn. And on the D-line, Cleve Furl starts at one end. Nick Bosa at the other, inside Javon Kinlaw and Javon Hargrave. The linebackers are Warner and Greenlaw. They do open in the nickel, so Demo is in there with Ambry Thomas and Charvarius Ward. T-Gap and Logan Ryan, the new 49ers safety, makes his first start as a Niners start, number 122. Howell throws, caught by Samuel, got hit in the back as he caught the ball by Ambry Thomas, but he held on for a gain of 4 painful yards. He got popped.
Yeah, and you got to hit him. I mean, he is quicker than a hiccup. They line him up everywhere. He multi-aligns. And Curtis Samuel, he's their number 2 receiver. He's every bit of a 4-3 guy and very capable of running after that. Get physical and tattoo him whenever you can, as Ambry Thomas just did.
Washington Commanders have a volume passing game. They ball a lot.
And it'll spread you out with these spread concepts.
Second down, 6. Howell under pressure, dancing around, going to throw the ball away. As the back, Robinson released out against Dre Greenlaw. But again, pressure right in the middle of their O-line, Tim. They're minus 4 starters on their offensive line. Their best player, the right guard, Sam Cosme, is starting there. But back has been sacked 60 times this year.
And he's indecisive, and you could see it on that play. I mean, the first 2 plays, he hits and went to throw and pulled it back down. That time, nowhere to go with the ball. The pocket was closing in on him and just chucked it out of bounds.
Going in long motion is Curtis Samuel. He lines up wide right. Terry McLaurin is out wide left, watched by Ambry Thomas. Movement on the line. Kinlaw jumped in the neutral zone here.
Yeah, and I think he activated Trent Scott, the right tackle.
Let's see which way they go.
Ball start.
Ball start.
Offense, number 73. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's third down.
It is on Trent Scott, young lineman from Grambling State, who was starting at right tackle for Andrew Wiley, who was out with an elbow injury. You mentioned Cosme, right guard. Nick Gates in for Tyler Lawson at center. Sadiq Charles in for Chris Paul at left guard, and Cornelius Lucas in at left tackle for Charles Leno Jr. So now they're in a 3rd down and 8 situation, and Chase Young is in. He's going to line up over their left tackle here, and Bosa's over the right tackle. Kinlaw and Hargrave inside. A blitz by Greenlaw and Warner. A throw almost intercepted by Dior Lenoir.
Oh, my goodness.
Would have had a pick 6.
Oh.
Jumped in front of Samuel. As that time, Steve Wilkes rushed 6.
He sent the pressure, no question about it, and everything's coming up the gut, and that's what you want to do against Sam Howell. Get that pressure right in his face. He unloaded it. Not a good throw to Curtis Samuel. Demo Lenoir in perfect position to get that. Could not come down. Huge missed opportunity right there in that area of the field.
Tress Way is a terrific punter, and he's left-footed. The Niners have not seen a left-footed punter since the home opener against the Giants. So Ronnie Bell, who's had a hard time catching the ball, is setting up at the 25-yard line. They just want him to move his feet better and get directly under the ball to catch it. But Way with the spin off the left foot is different. High punt. Ronnie will backpedal, catch the ball, makes the gunner Brown miss. Coming forward, 30, 35. Nice return there by Ronnie Bell. After a 47-yard punt by Tress Way, he takes it back 13 yards the other way to give the Niners a terrific drive start. Well, they'll begin their second series on their 37-yard line when we come back to FedEx Field in Landover. Jake Moody, a field goal from 38 yards away, and the Niners lead 3-0 over the Commanders. Happy New Year on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Where do game-changing ideas get their start? At Intel, it starts with crowd intelligence technology, so fans spend less time getting to the game and more time enjoying it. And strengthening the possibilities of 5G, so content is delivered like never before. And revolutionizing AI to maximize the potential of athlete performance. Passionate teamwork and exceptional engineering make game-changing solutions a reality, so everybody wins. It starts with Intel.
From the opening kickoff to the final whistle, the 49ers don't just come to play, they play to win. And after the game, it's your time to play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from Northern California's premier casino resort with amazing restaurants, award-winning golf course, and as always, world-class games. This is where winners play. Cash in at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of our San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
When you wake up well-rested on a great mattress, everything becomes clear.
I do have a favorite child.
Things you missed when you were tired finally reveal themselves.
I use memes as a coping mechanism.
It's Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance. Get up to 60% off select Sealy, plus a free adjustable base, all with free and fast delivery. Deals this big won't last long, so don't miss out. The right mattress matters. We'll find yours. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
We paid how much for those lessons?
Shh, she's doing great.
Oh yeah, totally. Can you pass me a Pepsi Zero Sugar? Great job, honey! Oh, look at that. That's not the end.
No way. Now it's time for the encore.
You know what? You're right. 5 times? Not enough times.
For everyone who traded in rock concerts for their kids' recitals, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar. That's what I like.
Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers football continues on the home of the faithful, KNBR, the sports leader.
Happy New Year, Greg Papa and Tim Ryan from FedEx Field here in Landover. 49ers get a 38-yard field goal from Jake Moody on their opening drive, and they lead 3-0 starting on their 37 on drive 2. Pistol, handoff, McCaffrey straight ahead across the 40, gets pushed from behind by Juszczyk and rolls all the way out to the 45-yard line.
That is north and south, straight downhill, and Christian McCaffrey picked up about an extra 4 yards once he put his head down and got behind his blockers. Kyle Juszczyk leading the way and helps give an assist and just continues to drive his feet on the linebacker Cody Barton as Christian is able to pick up 7 yards.
Second down, 3, 49ers. McCaffrey off to a good start, already has 37 yards rushing. They stay with a shotgun, and now it's a flip to Debo coming left, led by George Kittle, and Trent Williams turns the corner into Washington territory, breaks a tackle, and dives inside their 45-yard line. So nicely done to run that little flip with Debo Samuel coming right to left, and he gets Trent Williams and George Kittle out in space, and he picks up 12 yards.
Yeah, and a good thing to do against a young defense, and these guys are certainly young, is run some misdirection plays. Make them think it's going one way, come back the other. That's exactly what happened. Juszczyk had a great seal block on the edge, and then you said it, the big fellow, the big cat, Trent Williams, getting the kick-out block, sets up that first down run for Debo Samuel.
They're already into Washington territory on the 46-yard line. McCaffrey, the lone back. Charlie Warner, the tight end, goes in motion. Straight drop, 5 steps, and Brock throws out right. First catch for Brandon Ayuk. He's on fire. Ayuk, little out there to pick up a short gain. He actually had a 5-yard catch earlier in the game in the first drive, Tim, and he picks up one going there. He's matched up with Emmanuel Forbes Jr., the rookie round 1 cornerback out of Mississippi State, who has had a tough rookie year, and he's playing with a massive elbow brace on that left arm.
And they play a lot, which is 4 deep, and when you run that, those opportunities from the numbers of the sideline for those comebacks and those out routes are going to be there.
Now Ayuk goes out wide left, matched by the former 49er 6th-round pick Tariq Castro Fields. Toss to McCaffrey coming that way, led by Warner. Nicely done by Cody Barton, the middle linebacker. He came flying over. Was it David Mayo? It's David Mayo who made the tackle. Former 49ers, been around the league with Carolina, the Giants, and now a 3rd year with Washington. Their 2 off-the-ball linebackers are Barton and Mayo. Mayo, that's a 5-yard loss to McCaffrey.
Yeah, those linebackers, certainly when you run out on the perimeter, and if you don't get them blocked at the second level and they can run the alley. It looked like Trent Williams went down there, came off the ball in an awkward position. I think lost track of the guy that he was blocking in front of him. There was nobody there to cut off Gerard Mayo.
3rd down and 9. Niners go trips right. Ayuk is number 3, Debo number 2, and Bell the outside receiver number 1. Brock looking that way, got a throw. Ayuk is open, and he's got the catch inside the Washington 30-yard line for a 49er first down. Brandon Ayuk able to come across the field there to pick that big chunk up on 3rd down. as he picks up 17 yards.
And Brock's going to get down in the reads here now. It is definitely not his first read, and Ayuk starts to the inside. Debo is running off the corner, Castro Fields, just enough with a vertical route. That opened the window for Ayuk to make that outcut. Well-timed, perfect throw from Brock Purdy.
Ayuk 2 catches on this drive. Now 3 catches for 28 yards. Picked up 17 there. He takes a play off. Purdy is off to a 6-for-7 start. 1st and 10, 49ers in the Washington 28-yard line. Purdy throws out right. Catch. It was behind Debo on the slant, but he makes the catch, and the Niners are back inside the Toyota red zone as he works on the rookie Emmanuel Forbes Jr. before the safety Cam Curl could get there.
Man, a strong catch from Debo Samuel, because there's no question that ball is behind him. It's on his back shoulder, and Debo's able to contort that upper body. Tight coverage from Fields and get another first down. Keep moving the chains down here in the strike zone.
Yeah, you don't want that slant to be on the back shoulder where Forbes could get it, but Debo with the strong hands made the catch. 1st and 10, Niners on the Washington 12-yard line. So the red zone inside handoff, McCaffrey. He takes it down to the goal line. He'll be stopped shy, but very close to a first down.
I think he got the first.
Yeah, he's got the first down, but he is shy of the end zone as McCaffrey picks up 11 yards. Christian with 21 touchdowns on the year, 14 rushing, 7 receiving. You know, the franchise record, Jerry Rice with 23 in the 87 strike shortened year. He only played 12 games that year.
Crazy.
And scored 23 touchdowns. So McCaffrey with 21. Purdy goes under center. First down and goal from the 2-yard line. Yes, going in motion is Debo to the right. A counter handoff to McCaffrey. He'll peck down but gets slammed as he runs right into Jonathan Allen. What a great player he is, along with Daron Payne. McCaffrey actually lost a yard on that play.
Yeah, there was nothing inside. He tried to bounce out to the left with a jump cut. There was nothing out there either. Then he said to get his shoulders down and try to go forward. Jonathan Allen he can wreck your game plan. Was able to split a double team. It looked like a Feliciano and Trent Williams and get in the backfield and make that play. That dude is a stud.
Hard to run inside on these guys, T-Rack. They just spread them out now. Purdy goes in the gun. McCaffrey left 2-by-2 formation. Ayuk is wide left. Debo goes in jet sweep motion. They jet pass it to him. He gets the edge. Touchdown! San Francisco!
Debo driving the bus around the corner, and just a little flip to Debo Samuel coming across the formation. You need to get the edge sealed with your blockers. They were able to do it inside. Charlie Warner had the key block out on the corner. Castro Fields. That opened it all up for Samuel. And you freeze for a second. Those D linemen were unblocked on the edge. Had their eyes inside, froze for a second. Debo Samuel, too much juice right by him.
And that is a jet pass, so Purdy will pick up a touchdown pass on that to give him 30 on the year. Jake Moody stays perfect on point afters, and the 49ers have opened up a 10-0 lead in Landover with 1:31 to play in the first quarter. We're back right after these messages.
Grab 21st Amendment Brewery's latest release, Hell or High Mango. This seasonal release is a light and refreshing wheat beer, fruity and sweet, brewed with real mangoes and brimming with tropical floral notes. You'll feel transported to an oasis during the orange and red leaves of fall. Don't know where to find it? Go to 21stamendment.com and check out our Find Some feature and search for 21st Amendment's Hell or High Mango. 21st Amendment. Celebrate the right to be original.
Ask anyone who wants to put more ho-ho-ho in their holidays and more green under the tree. At NorCal Honda dealers' final days of Happy Honda Days, get best of the year deals on every new Honda. Reliable, fun-to-drive rides that'll keep spirits bright over the river, through the woods, and straight into a very happy new year. Happy Honda Days end January 2nd, so dash into your NorCal Honda dealer now. For details, visit NorCalHondaDealers.com or ask anyone who owns a Honda.
When it comes to your business, protect what matters most with Bay Alarm. We offer commercial security and fire alarm services, including easy access control, AI-enhanced video cameras, and highly trained security specialists. We'll work with you to design the right security system and send our expert technicians to install it. Worry less about your people and your property with Bay Alarm, because we got you. To learn more, visit bayalarm.com. Again, that's bayalarm.com. Whether you long to visit the legendary surf towns of Oahu, the beautiful beaches of Maui, the luscious nature of Kauai, or the majestic volcanoes found on the Big Island, we'll get you there with Aloha. Fly non-stop to Maui or Oahu from San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, or Sacramento and experience Hawaii from the moment you step on board. Visit HawaiianAirlines.com to book your getaway now.
Winterfest at California's Great America has all the lights and festivities you need to make your whole team happy. Open select nights November 24th through December 31st. Get tickets at cagreatamerica.com.
Here we go, baby. 903. 1, 2, 3.
Now back to Niners football on the Sports Leader.
Tim Ryan called it before the year. Brock Purdy's going to throw 30 touchdown passes. He just threw number 30. It was a jet pass, forward flip to Debo from 2 yards out. So I got a scoring drive summary, 9 plays, 63 yards and 538. Couple of nice catches there by Brandon Ayuk, and the Niners lead 10-0. And some point today, Tim, he's going to pass Steve Young and then Jeff Garcia and have the most passing yards in a single season of the franchise's history. As Jake Moody kicks off, Pringle will take a touchback here, and the Niners will send the defense back out. As Washington struggling a little bit, you might say. 49ers win this game, and the Philadelphia Eagles lose at home to Arizona. The Niners will be the number 1 seed. Won't have to worry about the Ram game next week. NFL Scoreboard sponsored by your Northern California Honda dealers. Get the year's happiest deals at NorCal Honda dealers. Final days of happy Honda days. Arizona scored first, and a field goal by Matt Prater. But it is just Jalen Hurts throwing a touchdown to Julio Jones from 12 yards out, and the Eagles have taken a 7-3 lead. Here's a handoff to the big back Robinson, breaking tackles and running out across the 35 for a Washington first down as he picks up 12 yards. The big back, Brian Robinson Jr.
And he's got fresh legs now. He's been out the last couple of games with a hamstring, and they get Kinlaw knocked down inside and just get enough of a push-out block on Bosa, and that big body, Brian Robinson Jr., straight downhill. He's every bit of 6'2" and close to 230 pounds.
Washington went 3 and out to open the game with a near pick on 3rd down, and now they run the ball to their big back, and they got their first down on their 37-yard line. McLaurin goes in motion, right, play action by Howell, checks it down to Robinson, a block out in space on Warner, a big run into Niner territory all the way down to the Niner 40-yard line. Still down. He spun off the tackle and got inside the 40. Where are they going to mark him down? I think right at, no, they're going to put it down on the 40-yard line, inside the 40-yard line. 24 yards there to Brian Robinson Jr.
And could not time it up any better. Sam Howell let it marinate just enough and then unloaded it out to Robinson. The blockers were out there in front of him. They get a kick-out block on Burks. They get a seal block on Fred Warner, and Robinson splits it and is able to push this deep into 49er territory.
Ron Torbert's crew does not know where to spot the ball. They were going to put it on the 33-yard line.
After discussion, the runner was down by contact at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
Washington's ball, 1st and 10 at the 41. Please set the play clock to 25 seconds. The game clock and play clock will start on my signal.
Nicely done by Ron Torbert, who did work Super Bowl 56 in 2014. He became a ref after a side judge in 2010, and he worked the Rams win over the Bengals in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago at SoFi. Nicely handled there. So it is a 22-yard catch and run by Brian Robinson Jr. And Washington in the Niner territory for the first time. They're down 10-0 on the Niner 41. Howell out of the shotgun, looks right, quick throw, catch. McLaurin, his first of the day, pushed it out of bounds by Charvarius Ward. Ward did follow him around. Last year we saw the Commanders on Christmas Eve. This year we see him on New Year's Eve. He did follow him around last year, Tim. He's not going to do that today. But he lined up on his side going out of the offensive right, and Ward picked him up at left corner, and that's the last play of the first quarter. So the 49ers get a Jake Moody field goal, a Deebo Samuel jet pass, and a touchdown pass from Brock Purdy. Washington moving effectively on their second drive. Will begin the second quarter with them facing a second down on the Niner 36-yard line. 10-0 Niners after one quarter in Landover. We're back with the second quarter right after these messages.
Hey everyone, Brian Murphy here, and I'm excited to share an incredible money-saving tip that will help you take control of your finances. Are you ready to make an investment on your own terms? The Pick-A-Term certificate from Provident Credit Union is the ultimate solution to help your savings grow just the way you want. With the Pick-A-Term certificate, you are in the driver's seat. With a 3, 6, 9, or 12-month term, you'll enjoy an unbeatable annual percentage yield of 4.75%. Yes, you heard that correctly, 4.75%. Whether you're budgeting for short-term goals or long-term plans, this offer puts you firmly in control to grow your investments your way. Don't hesitate. This offer's only for a limited time. Visit providencecu.org today to learn more and start your application. Rate is effective October 1st, 2023. Minimum balance requirement of $10,000. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. Federally insured by the NCUA. For additional information, visit providencecu.org.
Not all guarantees are created equal. That's what makes the Total Trust Guarantee from Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service so special. It gives you 20/20 vision into the work we do. And now, you can get $10 off any 17-point oil change. Go to speedyoil.com/save for details. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, where you're in and out, back on the road, with full service and total trust. Most vehicles, discount off regular price. See store for details. See website for details on the Total Trust Guarantee.
Visit Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill to see the full selection of Bosch appliances. From refrigerators with their trademark Farm Fresh system that extends food freshness so you can make less trips to the grocery store, to dishwashers with precision wash technology that helps to clean, sanitize, and dry dishes and eliminates up to 99.9% of bacteria. You can see all of the Bosch appliances displayed beautifully in live working vignettes at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or at friedmansappliance.com.
Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you. The more you shop, the more you earn for discounts on gas or groceries. Sign up today and get $5 off when you spend $25 or more with Safeway for you.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
First play of the second quarter. We've changed ends, obviously. Washington now moving from north to south. They'll face a 2nd and 5 on the Niner 38-yard line draw. Ryan Robinson Jr. straight ahead, picked up by Fred Warner and the Niner linebacking core, along with the Gravedigger and Kinlaw. They were all there, but he does pick up 3 yards to bring up a 3rd down and 2. Niners outgained Washington in the first quarter, 113 yards to 46. Niners had the ball for 12 minutes and 32 seconds in that opening quarter. Washington with the 3-and-out, Tim, had the ball only 57 seconds going into this drive, but this has been by far the most effective drive of the day.
We got the ball to Brian Robinson a couple of times, had the 12-yard run and then the 22-yard screen. Look for him to take a shot to Terry McLaurin anytime here.
3rd down and 1. They're going to give it to the big back Robinson. He'll find a crack off left guard and pick up the 1st down. So it's been all Brian Robinson Jr. 12-yard run, 22-yard screen, a couple of runs here. He's the young back out of Alabama. It was a 3rd-round pick last year, Tim, and he so unfortunately, right before the season started, a carjacking attempt, armed robbery, got shot in his knee and his leg. He missed the first 4 games of the year, came back in week 5, and still led them in rushing last year.
Incredible story, and good for him that it turned out positive in that situation. He is a problem now. He is one of them big Alabama running backs, hard to stop.
He's out. They bring in Antonio Gibson. Play action. Howell under pressure. Dumps it down to Gibson right flat before he got sacked. Breaks a tackle of Dre Greenlaw and is able to run out on the Washington sideline to pick up a couple of yards. Sam Howell has been sacked 60 times this year, Tim, but he has run effectively. He has 43 rushes on the year for 265 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. He's not tall at 6'1", but he's thick at 2 1/4.
And he is a very good runner. Now, the 49ers can get some bat downs without question, and he is indecisive at that first read. He's got an open route on a stick route, and he chooses not to throw it. And then again, he's got to scramble and try to make something happen.
McLaurin goes in motion right, busted play as he wanted to go out left or maybe hand the ball off, and there was nobody there at all, and he just ran forward whatever he could get. Remember, he was the backup number 2 quarterback this week on the practice field. Jacoby Brissett was going to start, so he got the volume of the snaps Wednesday and Thursday, then suffered the hammy Thursday, and just I don't know how they did them up Friday, but he looked out of sorts there on that play. It was a busted play.
Yeah, I don't think the running back went the right way. There was just nobody there for him to hand the ball off to, and he had to eat it, and they ended up for a loss here 3rd and long, 49ers got to hold them to a field goal opportunity, get off the field right here.
3rd down and 9, just inside the Niner 30. They have a bunch formation left, and McLaurin right. Howell back, gets pressured by Bosa, gets away, throws wide. Incomplete, trying to hit the tight end, Logan Thomas. But again, Nick Bosa was pawing at him with a sack right there and couldn't get him on the ground, but he does force the throwaway, and they'll bring in Joey Sly, the one-time Niner, for a field goal attempt.
Yeah, and heavy pressure all around him, but Howell actually did a pretty good job of stepping up in the well, the only safe place to be with all those white jerseys around him. Threw it way too far out in front.
Joey Sly, Tim, has a huge leg. He has made a 61-yard field goal this year. This will be a 47-yard. He was a Niner in 2021, and he went 7 for 8 on field goals. Right hash mark, Tucker Addington, their new long snapper to Tress Way, and Joey Sly. No worry about the distance. He has a strong leg. He drives it right through the south uprights, and Washington is on the board. 12:05 to play in the second quarter. 49er lead down to 10-3 over the Commanders. Happy New Year 2023 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Electricity is more than a source of energy. At its best, electricity is a rush, a thrill, a feeling. From hybrids to plug-in hybrids to our first all-electric, the Lexus RZ, this is a new take electric. One that puts what you need, what makes you feel confident, inspired, excited, above all else. After all, if it doesn't spark something in you, is it really electric? Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Football season just isn't the same without the roaring, passionate fans. That's why Clorox is partnering with the San Francisco 49ers to help them on their mission to deliver an industry-leading standard of cleanliness, so you can get back to the game with confidence. Go to Clorox.com to learn more about how Clorox is helping you have a safer return to the game. When it counts, trust Clorox.
Join the 49ers brand new flag football leagues for youth pre-K to 8th grade today. Leagues are located throughout the Bay Area, Central Valley, and Greater Sacramento area. Players from all skill levels are welcome. Participants will receive the equipment and training required to participate safely in an environment that fosters sportsmanship and fun. Registration in 49ers varsity leagues also includes a free membership to our kids club and access to jamborees hosted by 49ers staff. To find a league in your area and register, visit 49ers.com/varsity.
Safeway Drive Up and Go and home delivery are available at most California locations. Shop online at Safeway.com and we'll bring the groceries to your car or deliver to your home. Take advantage of great savings using the Safeway For You app to save on your order. And right now, save $20 off your first online order when you spend $75 or more with promo code SAVE20. Shop Safeway.com and start saving today. Limitation and restrictions apply. Visit Safeway.com for details.
Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Order now. See app for details.
49ers football continues on the home of the faithful, KNBR, the sports leader.
Washington Commanders go 46 yards in 9 plays in 4:26. Sam Howell was 4 of 5 on that drive for 36 yards. They settle for a Joey Sly 47-yard field goal. Our Toyota scoring drive summary. And Joey Sly will kick off again. Every single kickoff going into last week's game of the Meadowlands, a touchback. He's got a strong leg. And then for some reason, he had 3 in the field to play. And he's going to kick this one on the field to play. It will be returned by J.P. Mason for Debo. Nice return out across the 30 up to the 31-yard line. A 29-yard return by J.P. Mason, T-Rock. I got to wonder why Sly just is not touching him back the way he did all year.
Yeah, that's a good return from J.P., who was ill during the week. He missed some time dealing with some sickness, something going around the locker room. Good to see him out there returning kicks.
Elijah Mitchell's also back. He had missed the last few games with a knee injury. He's the backup to McCaffrey, so you got a full running back room, but it's been all CMC so far as the 49ers lead 10-3. 1st and 10, they start on their 31-yard line. And they got McCaffrey as the lone back, and they're going to play action. Purdy going to step up in the pocket, check it down to McCaffrey, makes the catch and runs out across the 40 and up to around the 45-yard line. He is just a first down machine as he picks up 4 yards.
And a good job by Brock Purdy just being patient. Anytime you're playing against that cover 2 defense and there's 2 deep safeties, whether really it's quarters or cover 2. You got to be patient. He wanted Debo over the middle of the field. It was covered up pretty well. Gets it down to the check down on time to Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey needs 68 yards from scrimmage today to get to 2,000 on the year. He has 59 right now. First down and 10. Toss to McCaffrey coming right. Cut back inside on Burford's block, and not a lot there. Their safety, Cam Curl, who is a terrific player. They don't have Percy Butler. They don't have St. Juste. They don't have Kendall Fuller. And now we are told that Tariq Castro-Fields is out with a shoulder injury, Tim, but they do have Cam Curl, who's their best overall player in secondary today.
No doubt. Yeah, we remember Cam Curl from at the end of the
76-yard pick six.
Right, pick six on, I think it was C.J. Beathard or Mullins. I can't remember. It was at the end of that game. I think C.J. Good play there by Daron Payne, getting off that block of Burford, falling back in to make that tackle.
That's when the Niners were playing at State Farm Stadium and they got kicked out of Santa Clara County. Hand off to Elijah Mitchell, his first one of the game, and it's a short gain. That'll bring up a third down as he gained 3 yards on the play. McCaffrey takes a play off. Christian 10 carries, 45 yards, and he has 3 catches for 17 yards.
Tell you, you're going to get those cutback runs. You've got to get that edge blocked, and typically the tight end is going to be the guy to get that edge kicked out on the cutback. That time, KJ Henry able to get away from a block of George Kittle and make the tackle.
McCaffrey back in for this 3rd and 6. He lines up to the left of Purdy in the shotgun. Kittle and Debo were right. Ayuk and Ronnie Bell left. Straight drop. Purdy throws the outcut to Bell. Batted away beautifully. Christian Holmes, who is now playing at corner for Tariq Castro-Fields, just swatted that ball away as Ronnie Bell ran the outcut.
Yeah, ball looked like it came out just a little bit late for Brock Purdy, and Forbes was just all over that, and just able to get up in front of Ronnie Bell and bat that down with that long left arm.
So Mitch Wisnowski is in to punt. Mitch was actually fined for his hit on Christmas night when he hit Wallace, the punt returner for the Baltimore Ravens. Dropping back deep to return the kick is the veteran Jamison Crowder. Began his career in Washington, 3 years with the Jets, last year in Buffalo, now returning to Landover. Pressure, they almost got a block there on Wisnowski. Short punt going over far to the right is Crowder to make the fair catch with Charlie Warner and Tate Martin, a wide receiver up today. One of the gunners, only a 38-yard punt by Wisnowski, but he put the ball nose down trying to get it inside the 20-yard line, which he did, and they almost blocked that punt. So Washington will take over on their 18-yard line when we come back to Landover, Maryland. 16-yard line. 49ers lead 10-3 with 9:51 to play in the first half. Happy New Year on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
What's up, faithful? It's 49ers insider Matt Miyoko, and we've got you covered all season long on NBC Sports Bay Area. Follow along with 49ers pre- and post-game live every game day, 1 hour before and following the action with Carlos Ramirez, Dante Widner, and Rod Brooks. And of course, check out the 49ers Talk podcast, hosted by yours truly, alongside Jennifer Lee Chan, Carlos, and tons of special guests throughout the season. Authentic moments live here, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
Cutwater celebrates those who work smarter, not harder, and know that enjoying a bar-quality cocktail is as easy as cracking open a can. Made in San Diego with our real award-winning spirits, Cutwater can cocktails are ready to enjoy and ready when you are. All you gotta do is choose your cocktail, like our lime margarita, tiki rum mai, vodka mule, or mango margarita. Cheers to a life well lived. Please enjoy responsibly.
Cutwater cocktails are ready to enjoy and ready when you are. Are you ready for the next power outage? SunPower is the solar panel provider of choice for the San Francisco 49ers and homeowners everywhere. SunPower can help you power your home with clean solar energy and store what's left for a rainy day. Go to sunpower.com/football to find out how you can make your home the neighborhood MVP, where the lights shine bright, the game plays on, and the energy bills drop. See how much you can save with Solar Plus storage from SunPower at sunpower.com/football. Get started today. 49ers fans, when it's time to get to the game for live AFL action, Ticketmaster's got your seat. As the official marketplace of the NFL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of seats so you never miss a minute of the action this season. And rest assured, if your plans change, it's easy to securely sell your seats on Ticketmaster. Score tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ERS. Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
Sam Howell and the Washington Commanders go empty as they motion Curtis Samuel, the wide receiver, out wide left. They have 3 left, 2 right. 1st and 10. It's a screen to Samuel. High throw. Flag is down on the play, and the 49ers are all over. Logan Ryan, the new safety, along with Dre Greenlaw, as that was a wide receiver bubble screen there. Flag came right at the snap of the football. Ron Torbert, our referee today.
Offside. Defense, number 98. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
Javon Hargrave.
Must have lined up in there. He saw that empty set and said, I want to get to the QB.
He knows this matchup well, being a Philadelphia Eagle. Last 3 years playing against the Commanders of the NFC North and NFC East. Niners are playing the Gravedigger next to Javon Kinlaw inside.
Yeah, he flashed just a little bit pre-snap, no question about it.
Chase Young is lining up over their left tackle, Cornelius Lucas, and Randy Gregory is over the right tackle, Trent Scott. 1st down and 5. And here's a flip coming to Terry McLaurin coming right. He's got a 1st down across the 30 up the 30-yard line. Tackled by Logan Ryan, making his first Niner start. Little 11-yard gain there to Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, and a little flip to McLaurin. Really the same play that the 49ers scored on, just a little flip pass to Terry McLaurin coming across the formation. Very good tackle by Logan Ryan, squaring up and wrapping up that lower body. 1st down here for the Commanders.
That's a jet pass. When he flips it forward, quarterback in the shotgun, it's a pass. It's a jet sweep when he hands it off from under center. 1st and 10 for Sam Howell. Going to throw again out left to Samuel. Same play. They didn't block Ambry Thomas or Fred Warner. They just ran that play. When Hargrave was offside, they ran it again. Eric Bieniemy, their play call, a long time in Kansas City with Andy Reid. That gain's only a yard or 2.
All rush beaters. Get it out of the quarterback's hand before anybody can get there. Steve Wilks dialing up another pressure. But as you said, Ambry Thomas forcing that back inside. And then Curtis Samuel just gets tattooed by Fred Warner.
Ambry goes off the field now as the Niners are playing their base defense. So Demo Lenore goes outside and Charvarius Ward the other side. Ambry's also playing with a fractured right thumb. Howell back, plenty of time, too much time. Finds Robinson on a crossing route of the backfield, and he runs out to the 40-yard line.
He's going to be short because of the physical tackle from Diamador Lenore.
7-yard pickup to Brian Robinson has become their featured weapon offensively, Tim. We knew he was a runner, but he's caught a couple of balls today.
Well, it seems like Howell just has a problem just unloading and pulling the trigger. It looked like Logan Thomas, at least from here, had an opportunity on a crossing route in the middle of the field, pumped that way, and then came down to the check down to Robinson.
Washington just 1 of 3 on 3rd down. Will face a 3rd down and 2 here from their 40-yard line. Howell in the gun with Gibson the back to his left. Howell going to throw a deep one down the right side. McLaurin open. He's got it over Diamador Lenore. Big shot to their best offensive weapon. Scary Terry. Terry McLaurin got behind Diamador Lenore, and he picked 2 yards.
Well, McLaurin has got a lot of juice, and it doesn't take time to throw go balls. Samuel did not have to hold this ball long and drops it right in the bucket to McLaurin, who had a good 2 or 3 yards on Demo Lenore.
Terry McLaurin, his numbers have been down a little bit this year. They gave him a $71 million contract extension, Tim, as he just ran right by Demo Lenore in a 3rd down and 2. Howell under center now. Inside the Toyota red zone, they run Robinson off the left side. He stays patient and able to push inside the 15-yard line. He picks up 4 yards.
Yeah, it's hard to get this guy down with that big body. Kevin Givens had a shot to do it for about a 1-yard gain. Drips off the lower body of Robinson, and Fred Warner eventually cleans it up.
49ers dominated the first quarter. Washington got that drive going at the end of the quarter into the second quarter. They got the field goal, and they're driving very effectively here as the Niners are playing the Washington Commanders on New Year's Eve. And this game is presented to you by Uber Eats. 2nd down, 6 coming up. Howell under center. Going in motion is Crowder, the veteran receiver. Hand off to Robinson off the left side. And he powers inside the 10-yard line. Takes it down near the 5. Well, he's been a factor today. Brian Robinson Jr. runs for 9 more yards. And they got a 1st and goal to go from just outside the 5-yard line, trying to tie this game.
And look, they want to do all they can to run the football and keep Brock Purdy over on the sideline, and they are handling the 49ers on the interior right now, about pounding the rock. Ron Rivera, they have been a pass-heavy team. A lot of that has been the flow of games and being down. His bread and butter historically has been to run the football, and right now they've been able to do it.
7th play of the drive, 1st and goal, 6-yard line. Howell counter run Robinson straight ahead, and he'll dive down inside the 5 to around the 3-yard line. They are just riding Brian Robinson Jr., the 225-pound second-year back from Alabama. He's just a big, violent runner, and he's just coming straight ahead. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 3-yard line. And they're going to break the huddle and put Sam Howell in a shotgun with Robinson Jr. to his left. They have 2 tight ends slotted left, Bates inside of Logan Thomas. You got to worry about, and Dotson inside of McLaurin right. Howell looking right, throwing for McLaurin. No throw for Dotson, missed him. Picked up by the safety Gibson as they ran a combination route there, and Dotson ran the out. And Howell just threw that ball away, not close at all to Dotson.
They didn't even give him a chance. They just put it out in front of him. I think a great throw, even a real good throw. There was an opportunity if he lets it go on time. In the end, though, good job by Tashawn Gibson picking up Dotson on that crossing route. He's got a lot of speed now, that John Dotson.
He was known as Riverboat Ron in Carolina, Ron Rivera. Is he thinking 4 downs here? 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. You want to beat the Niners, you got to score. Howell in the gun. Antonio Gibson to his left. Howell looks left. Going to throw for McLaurin. Touchdown. Back shoulder. Front pylon. He beats Ambry Thomas. And the Commanders are a Joey Sly extra point away from tying the game at 10.
Yeah, only the 4th touchdown of the year for Terry McLaurin. And you could see by the way they had the formation, everything was stacked to the right. He was to the single receiver side. Howell knew it right when he received the shot gap and throws it back shoulder. Ambry Thomas has got his hand in there. He's trying to rip down at the pocket and get that ball out, unable to do it.
Again, Ambry is playing with a wrap on that fractured right thumb, and they went right at him. So the Niners, at the end of the first quarter, had the ball for 12 minutes and 32 seconds to Washington's 57 seconds. Since that point, it has been all Washington, and they have driven for a field goal from Sly, and now they go 84 yards for a touchdown to tie the game as Joey Sly makes the extra point. We are tied at 10 with 4:33 to play in the first half. We're back right after these messages.
Ask anyone who wants to put more ho-ho-ho in their holidays and more green under the tree. At NorCal Honda Dealers' final days of Happy Honda Days, get best of the year deals on every new Honda. Reliable, fun-to-drive rides that'll keep spirits bright over the woods and straight into a very happy new year. Happy Honda Days end January 2nd, so dash into your NorCal Honda dealer now. For details, visit NorCalHondaDealers.com or ask anyone who owns a Honda.
You're probably wondering why me, Hall of Famer Jerry Rice, is at Nick. Did you know that rice? Yes, I said rice is considered a Greek family staple. That's not why I'm here. The 3 cousins who founded Nick the Greek have combined the freshest, healthiest Greek flavors into my very own Jerry Rice bowl. So get in here, become a fan. To learn more, go to nickthegreek.com.
Niners fans love to show up big for their team. And as the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health has the same winning attitude in mind. Our doctors and nurses are dedicated to helping you stay healthy and fit so you can do more of the things you love. Because doing the things you love is what matters most. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
This is Vanessa Deniston, senior attorney at the Dolan Law Firm.
The Dolan Law Firm handles a diverse line of cases from personal injury to employment law.
We're proud to say the Dolan Law Firm is just as diverse in our attorneys and staff. The Dolan Law Firm consistently achieves outstanding results with over $1 billion in verdicts and settlements.
The Dolan Law Firm, the best, most diverse personal injury and employment law firm we hope you'll never need.
Contact us at dolanlawfirm.com.
U.S. Bank. helping individuals toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
49ers football continues on the home of the faithful, KNBR, sports leader.
After Deebo Samuel took that jet pass and scored a touchdown from Brock Purdy, it's been all Commanders. They drove 46 yards, got a 47-yard field goal from Joey Sly, and now, so I got a scoring drive summary. They drive 80 yards in 9 plays, 5:18. It was the scary Terry drive. McLaurin got behind Diamo Lenore on a 3rd and 2 for a gain of 42, and he beat Ambry Thomas on a back shoulder front pylon 3-yard touchdown. Here's the kickoff by Joey Sly. It'll be a touchback, and the 49ers will come from their 25-yard line. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. Happy New Year. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
We are all faithful. Let's go! On KNBR and KNBR FM.
San Francisco! With Tim Ryan, Greg Papa back at FedEx Field, where the Washington Commanders have stormed back from 10-0 down to tie the game at 10. Niners start 1st and 10. They put Purdy in a shotgun. McCaffrey goes in that bumper motion out wide right. Purdy back, throws right. It is caught by George Kittle, and now he's over 1,000 yards on the year. Nice route there, the corner route for George Kittle. 3rd time in his career he has caught 1,000 yards worth of footballs.
Yeah, and he's able to run the out route on Mayo and then get in front of the corner, and perfectly timed. Good route concept and separating that zone coverage, and Brock Purdy dropped it right in the bucket. Congratulations, George, over 1,000.
He had a gain of 6 yards early in the game. This one picks up 18 yards for Kittle to give him 4. Now we're going in motion is Charlie Warner, the second tight end. Blitz from Hudson, the linebacker. Purdy throws, caught by Brandon Ayuk right over the middle on a dig route inside the Washington 40-yard line. Nicely done by Brock Purdy as Brandon Ayuk on the last drive. A couple of catches. Now we're catches today. This one gains 21 yards.
Yeah, and a really nice job by Brock, just stepping up just enough in the pocket. It times up perfectly as Brandon Ayuk was sitting down on that end cut in the middle of the field, right in between the zone defenders.
Purdy 11 of 13 for 109 yards. And the jet pass forward, touchdown pass to Deebo. 1st and 10 Niners on the Washington 35-yard line. Purdy in the gun. Deebo comes in orbit motion, takes the handoff coming left, cuts back inside. He's tackled by the linebacker Hudson, but he crosses the 30. Good gain there to Deebo Samuel.
Very good blocking inside from Feliciano and Brendel. They get their guy down. Trent Williams gets out to lead the way. Christian McCaffrey's also getting a little kick-out lead block. If Deebo bounces that to the outside of Trent Williams, because Khaleke Hudson made a move and jumped under Trent Williams to the inside, he guessed right. If Deebo bounced that out to the left side, he's taking that into the end zone.
He picked up 8 yards on that run, so it's 2nd down 2. 49ers in the Washington 27-yard line looking to take the lead back. Deebo goes in motion, lines up left. Ayuk goes in motion, lines up tight right. Purdy get a handoff to McCaffrey. Lead play. Great block by Juszczyk, and McCaffrey inside the 15-yard line down to the 14-yard line. And with that rush, Christian McCaffrey now over 2,000 yards from scrimmage.
And one of his classic runs, just with his vision, cutting off the blocks at the right time. Very good block from Kyle Juszczyk on the linebacker, and a nasty stiff arm on Cameron Curl.
49ers are lined up like they want to snap the ball before the 2-minute warning, but they won't. 2:04, 2:03, 2:02, 2:01. Washington will not move, and this will be the 2-minute warning.
This is the 2-minute warning.
And it's brought by Xfinity. Take the fastest internet to the house with Xfinity, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers looking to take the lead back as they are tied with Washington at 10. They'll have a 1st and 10 from the Commanders' 14-yard line when we come back to Landover, Maryland. Happy New Year on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Toyotathon is on. Don't miss out. Head to your local Toyota dealer today and shop a legendary selection of trucks. Start the new year with adventure behind the wheel of a new Toyota truck. Hurry in and get low 3.99% APR on the legendary 2023 Tacoma, or $1,000 cash back when you finance with Toyota on the powerful 2024 Tundra. Get to your Toyota dealer today. Toyotathon ends soon. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Ends 1/2/24.
Traveling to an away game to watch the 49ers win big? Get ready to celebrate. Celebrated a little too much? Time to sleep in. Slept in and gonna miss that flight home? Time to change your flight without paying change fees thanks to United. So when will you worry about getting back? Tomorrow. Maybe?
United. Proud to fly the San Francisco 49ers. Does not include basic economy unless a United waiver applies. Exceptions apply for certain international flights.
From world championships to last-minute comebacks, the San Francisco 49ers have a rich history full of defining moments. That's why Levi's is the official denim partner of the Red and Gold. We've been there since the start for every touchdown, every first down, and every defensive stand. So join us in celebrating 150 years of our legendary Levi's 501 jean, the greatest story ever worn. Start your own 501 story in-store or online at levi.com. And go Niners!
49er faithful know the epic feeling of every touchdown, and Yahoo Sports is right there with you, shaking Levi's Stadium. When your eyes can't be glued to the game, set the Niners as your favorite team on the Yahoo Sports app. Get up-to-the-minute push notifications for the updates every diehard needs. From breaking news and key plays to, knock on wood, injury reports. The Yahoo Sports app is your ticket to staying connected to the NFL all season.
Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you. The more you shop, the more you earn for discounts on gas or groceries. Sign up today and get $5 off when you spend $25 or more with Safeway for you.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, the 49ers will have a 1st and 10 on Washington's 14-yard line, looking to take the lead back. They were up 10-0, now tied at 10. Purdy in the shotgun, Juszczyk right. Now he goes in motion, lines up in the right slot inside of Ayuk. McCaffrey is left. Quick throw out to Debo left. Comes back underneath, breaks a tackle, and takes it down to around the 7-yard line.
Oh, what a move.
On the first hit.
What a move by him on Jonathan Allen, that big defensive tackle. Again, very good and quick at seeing these screens and getting out of that stack and running down the line of scrimmage. He was about to body rock Deebo Samuel, stuck his foot in the ground, nifty little move, able to pick up positive yards.
So it is 2nd down and 4 coming up from the Washington 8-yard line. Brock Purdy in the shotgun, McCaffrey left, right into Ayuk is tight left, watched by the lanky rookie Forbes Jr. Handoff to McCaffrey, right cutback run, gets through and it's up a 1st down. What vision there on the cutback coming up, Burford at right guard to take it down to the 2-yard line as he gains 5 yards.
Yeah, and get the first down, or get close, and then they're going to give him the first down.
He's got
here.
the first down.
Good. Timing on that, and then running over Cameron Curl, who gets him down just an ankle inside the 5-yard line. Now the 49ers can pound away and chew this clock up, make sure there's no time left as they get into the end zone.
They're going to huddle up. They break the huddle with 13 up on the ball at 10. As Washington has 45 seconds to answer. McCaffrey, the lone back, tight formation. Purdy turns, hands off to McCaffrey. He's going to lose yards there. What a play by Daron Payne. Bringing the pain. Those two Bama boys inside, they flash and splash every once in a while. McPhee lost 2 yards. 49ers do call a timeout here, or a timeout was called with 35 seconds to go.
This short timeout.
Washington. Called by Ron Rivera as he wants the ball back before halftime. So now it is 2nd and goal back on the 4-yard line.
And that is a tough block for Jake Brendel. When Daron Payne, all 320 pounds of him, is on the edge, and you've got to get out there and try to seal him or get him hooked for McCaffrey. It was a perfect play by Payne and a tough block by Brendel.
They took the Bama boys back-to-back years. They took Jonathan Allen, 17 overall in 2017, came back the next year and took Daron Payne, 13th overall in 2018. 8th play of the drive, 2nd and goal, 4-yard line. Purdy, shotgun, McCaffrey right, Kittle comes in motion, 3 left, 1 right. Purdy looking left, Purdy pressured, Purdy gets all set, but it'll be chased by Payne out wide right, and now he throws the ball away. In the vicinity of McCaffrey on the sideline. Now it's 3rd down and goal with 27 seconds to go in the half. Well, again, the pocket collapsing with Daron Payne chasing Purdy out of there. They had 3 receivers left him, and nobody could uncover there.
Yeah, and initially it came off the edge. I think it was Smith Williams working against Colton McKivitz that forced Brock Purdy out of the pocket. He's trying to keep it alive as long as he can. Eventually sees McCaffrey, 2 defenders around him, just threw it out of bounds.
3rd and goal. Kittle goes in motion, lines up, slotted inside of Ayuk. Right, they stack. Conley behind Debo left. Purdy back, looking right. Time. Throws for the end zone. Missed Ayuk on the corner route. Now what does Kyle do on 4th down? Does he go forward on 4th and goal from the 4-yard line or bring in Jake Moody?
I think you just don't chase the points here in the first half. Just get the 3 and go into halftime with a lead. And Brock Purdy just threw that away. Brandon Ayuk was covered up out there by the rookie Forbes. Good coverage by him. Brock just let it sail.
Well, you got to be impressed with what Ron Rivera's defense is doing. They don't have Benjamin St-Juste, Kendall Fuller, Percy Butler, 3 of their best defensive backs in the game. They have lost Tariq Castro-Fields. And this will be a 22-yard field goal attempt for Jake Moody. Tabor Pepper to Mitch Wishnowsky. It's just a chip shot for Moody here, and he drives it through. And the Niners do have a 13-10 lead with 19 seconds to go in half, Tim. But, boy, the Washington Commanders, who are dead last in the NFL in almost every defensive category, ravaged by injuries in their secondary, are playing really tough today.
Yeah, and they've gotten enough pressure on Brock to get him uncomfortable to move around. Brock has been able to pick away at their zone defense, but they have not allowed any explosive plays. I think only one play over 20-plus, Brandon Ayuk, a 22-yarder. Coming into the game today, the Commanders, 30 for Pro Football out of 32 teams at allowing explosive plays, have done a good job.
49ers coming into the game today 11-4. Detroit lost the heartbreaker last night to fall to 11-5. Philadelphia underway 11-4. The Niners have the tiebreakers over all those teams. So if the Niners win today and Philadelphia loses at home to Arizona, the Niners will cement the #1 seed. But Philadelphia is winning. NFL Scoreboard sponsored by Bay Alarm. Worry less about your people and your property with Bay Alarm and BayAlarm.com. Sidney Brown, the rookie round 3 defensive back out of Illinois, intercepted Kyler Murray on Philadelphia's 1-yard line and ran it back 99 yards for a pick 6. Raiders hit a couple of field goals, but Julio Jones got a 12-yarder from Jalen Hurts, and Philadelphia leads 14-6. Jake Moody will pick up the touchback here. Toyota scoring drive summary. Jake made the 22-yard field goal after a 10-play, 71-yard drive in 4:14 to give the Niners a 13-10 lead. So the Niners have got to win this game. If Philadelphia wins the game today, Tim, they could move back ahead of the Niners record-wise for that #1 seed. Niners will play the Rams next week. We don't know when the game will be, Saturday, Sunday, day or night. Have no idea. And next week, the Eagles do go to the Meadowlands to play the Giants. Is Eric Bieniemy going to run a play here? With 19 seconds to go, they're going to run, and it's just a nice play by Chase Young getting in for a stuff in the backfield against his former teammate Antonio Gibson. Young will pick up a 2-yard stop, and that'll be the first half. So it started great. Field goal to open the game, the touchdown to Debo on the jet pass, and then Washington came alive, and their 2 best offensive players have been the problem. The wide receiver, Terry McLaurin, getting behind Diamador Lenore on the 42-yarder, Tim, on 3rd touchdown against Ambry Thomas. But before that, it started with the bruising runs and the screen to running back Jr.
Yeah, he is a load. He is a true power back for sure, and they have missed him the last couple of games, both losses. This team has not won since October 15th. When you think about the Commanders, Brian Robinson is a big part of what they do, running the football. They'd love to run it 30 times if the score of the game allows that and they have the opportunity to do it. 49ers defensively have had a couple of opportunities to get Sam Howell to the ground, and they have not been able to do that. And, of course, as you said, he had the big one. Out of the slot, Terry McLaurin doesn't typically play in there, matched up on Lenore. Got him over the top for a 40-plus.
Sam Howell, who was benched the last couple of games and benched for this game, but Jacoby Brissett down with a hamstring injury. Howell 9 of 13, 100 yards, the touchdown pass to McLaurin. Brock Purdy 12 of 16, 116, and the jet pass touchdown to Debo Samuel. John Lund will have this New Year's Eve edition of the United Airlines 49ers halftime report. As we come back after the short break, 49ers 13, Commanders 10 in Landover, Maryland on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Do more together this holiday in a new Chevy. Take on more adventure in the strong and capable Chevy Silverado. More confidence in the Chevy Equinox, winner of the J.D. Power Award for initial quality among compact SUVs 2 years running. And more value in the all-new Chevy Trax with an available 11-inch diagonal touchscreen. Bring the holidays together in a new Chevy. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. For J.D. Power 2023 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Whether you long to visit the legendary surf towns of Oahu, the beautiful beaches of Maui, the luscious nature of Kauai, or the majestic volcanoes found on the Big Island, we'll get you there with Aloha. Fly non-stop to Maui or Oahu from San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, or Sacramento and experience Hawaii from the moment you step on board. Visit HawaiianAirlines.com to book your getaway now.
Here we go, baby. Niners on 3. 1, 2, 3. Now back to Niners football on the Sports Leader. This is the United Airlines 49ers halftime report. Sponsored by United Airlines, the official airline of the San Francisco 49ers. Now here's John Lund.
49ers 13-10. They lead the Washington Commanders on the last day of 2023. Be safe out there tonight. Let's get you the highlights and caught up on everything. Of course, Greg Papa and Tim Ryan on the call. The 49ers take their opening drive. They score 3 points. That's 69 points on opening drives, 9 opening touchdowns, most in the NFL, but they stall in the red zone. Jake Moody, 38-yard field goal. Moody now 14 for 14, or at least that point, inside 40 yards this season. 12 plays, 55 yards, and the 49ers led 3-0 with 8:06 left in the first. CMC, and you knew coming into this game that they wanted to settle Brock Purdy down and get CMC a bunch of yards against this banged-up Washington defense. CMC had 5 carries for 30 yards on that opening drive. The 49ers extend the lead to 10-0 after a 3-and-out by Washington on their first drive. 49ers go 63 yards in 9 plays over 5:38. Now Brock Purdy has 30 touchdown passes.
Ayuka's wide left. Debo goes in jet sweep motion. They jet pass it to him. He gets the edge. Touchdown! San Francisco!
Debo driving the bus around the corner.
There you go, Debo Samuel. By the way, had a nice puffy little vest going into there, supporting Brock Purdy coming into the game. If you didn't see it on social media, go check it out. Kyle Juszczyk's wife, I guess, designed that whole thing. Anyway, that's not the point. Brock Purdy 4 for 41 yards on the drive through two drives. CMC had 11 touches, 9 for 42 on the ground, 2 for 5 through the air. 49ers led 10-0 with 1:31 left in the first quarter. 113-19 in yards for the 49ers' first 2 drives over Washington. The TD passes, I said, Brock Purdy 30 on the year. The first 30 touchdowns pass season by a 49ers quarterback since Jeff Garcia back in 2001. Impress your friends with that. 49ers give up 3 to the Commanders on their second drive. A couple of Brian Robinson plays, a 12-yard run and a 22-yard catch and run. Washington gets on the scoreboard. Joey Sly with a 47-yard field goal, capped a 9-play, 46-yard drive. 10-3 49ers, 12:05 of the second quarter. Commanders then tie it up. They get the 49ers to not score for the first time on their third drive. They turn around on their third. They use a Terry McLaurin 42-yard catch over Demo Lenore on 3rd and short to set up a Sam Howell to McLaurin back shoulder to short toss versus Ambry Thomas to tie the game at 10 with 4:33 in the half. But what the 49ers do is they score before the half. Now, they won't have the ball to start the second half to do that daily double, but they take a 13-10 lead, 19 seconds left in the half. They go 71 yards, 9 plays over 4:14 on the drive. George Kittle went over 1,000 yards receiving, and CMC went over 2,000 scrimmage yards. This is what it sounded like.
And this will be a 22-yard field goal attempt for Jake Moody. Tabor Pepper to Mitch Wisnowski. It's just a chip shot for Moody here, and he drives it through. And the Niners do have a 13-10 lead with 19 seconds to go.
There you go. Jake Moody now 15 for 15 under 40 yards this season, and the 49ers lead at 13-10. The bad news, just 1 for 3 in the red zone. 49ers got to get that remedied in the second half. We'll be back with more of today's United Airlines 49ers halftime report right after these messages.
Bay Area football fans, I'm Tim Ryan, and I'm here to give you the Power Play by Ford. Look, it's already that time of year, a time when our San Francisco football team is looking to shine bright and finish strong. And now is your time to shine bright during the year-end sell-a-thon going on at your California Ford dealer. Get incredible offers on our adventure-ready Ford SUVs or our great selection of Ford trucks. Like the powerful and versatile Ford Explorer, this legendary workhorse is always ready to go hit pay dirt. And crafted and drafted for the future is the all-electric Mustang Mach-E. This pony jumps off the line with rapid acceleration and getaway speed. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. And let Ford make the holidays bright, bringing everyone together. Hurry and visit your California Ford dealer today during the year-end sell-a-thon. I'm Tim Ryan. Until next time.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader. The United Airlines 49ers halftime report now continues. Sponsored by United Airlines, the official airline of the San Francisco 49ers. Now here's John Lund.
49ers with a field goal, a chip shot, 22-yarder by Jake Moody. They take the lead with 19 seconds left in the half, 13-10. Washington will get the ball at our nation's capital. Happy last day of 2023. Let's get really happy with the 49ers win over Washington. If they win this game, and then they beat the Rams next week at Levi Stadium, everything will go through Santa Clara, so that's what we're hoping for. They could seal this thing with a Philly loss and a win over Washington today, so we'll keep you up to date on the scoreboard. As far as your SAP halftime stats, in this 13-10 lead for the 49ers at the half, Brock Purdy efficient, 12 of 16, 116 with a touchdown in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, as we told you, he's got a heavy workload in this one, 13 for 61 on the ground. He's also caught 3 on the through the air for 17 yards, so 16 touches for Christian McCaffrey, who, by the way, goes over 2,000 scrimmage yards now, the third player in NFL history to do that for 2 different NFL franchises. Marshall Faulk, Colts to Rams. Eric Dickerson, Rams to Colts, are the only other 2 to go over 2,000 scrimmage yards for two different franchises. Now add Christian McCaffrey to that club as well. As I told you, George Kittle over 1,000 yards, along with Brandon Ayuk, gives the 49ers their first 1,000-yard receiving duo since Terrell Owens and Jerry Rice back in 1998. With a good finish, Deebo Samuel could join them as well. So we'll keep you updated on everything there. As far as through the air, Brandon Ayuk, 4 for 50. Deebo Samuel, 3 for 25. As far as receiving, that was counted as a touchdown. George Kittle, as I said, 2 for 24, went over 1,000 on that last drive, and Christian McCaffrey had 3 catches for 17 yards. The big number in the first half for the 49ers, got to get better in the red zone, settle for 2 field goals from Jake Moody, which is good and bad, but they are just 1 for 3 in the red zone, so they had opportunities to put more points on the scoreboard, but did not. Good news, 49ers had 10 plays of 10-plus yards in the first half, so they got to keep those going. Only one explosive, though. Brandon Ayuk had that 20-yarder through the air, so they got to get some more big plays. Sam Howell, who got benched last week against the Jets, he went 9 of 13 for 100 yards and that touchdown to Terry McLaurin, as well as that 42-yarder. Brian Robinson gave Washington a spark, 6 carries, 33 yards on the ground. That's 5.5 yards per carry. And again, McLaurin, 2 big catches on that final drive, as we said, for them. For Washington, the 42-yarder over Demo Lenore and the touchdown on a short back shoulder, 4 for 61. And again, Brian Robinson had 29 yards, too. He had 22 on 1 catch and run in the first half, so that's what Washington is doing. As far as the injury report, Dignity Injury Report is sponsored by our good friends at Dignity Health, the official healthcare partner of the 49ers. No additional injuries. Tariq Castro Fields, a 49ers draft pick, 6th-round draft pick, who is starting a corner for Washington, a shoulder injury. His return is questionable, but again, the same injuries for the 49ers as far as Eric Armstead being out. Eric Banks is available. He is active with that toe injury, but unless they need him, he is not going to be in the game for the 49ers. Are going to try to hold back on him, but no additional injuries. If anything happens, obviously, we will keep you up to date on everything. Again, Washington will get the ball to start the second half as the 49ers in the first half lead this one 13-10, a Jake Moody field goal with 19 seconds left in the half. We'll be back with you after the game, and of course Tim and Greg with the call. Right back with more of today's United Airlines 49ers game as they lead at 13-10 in our nation's capital on the last day of the year. Only here. Back with messages. Second half action with Greg and Tim coming up right after these messages.
Show up to the party in a new 2024 Silverado 1500 from Putnam Chevy in Burlingame and save $9,388 net savings off MSRP through January 2nd. Includes $6,888 dealer discount, $500 red tag rebate, $1,750 bonus cash rebate, $250 customer cash rebate. Chevy rebates not available with special financing or leases. Prices do not include government fees and taxes. Any finance charges, $85 dealer document charge, any emissions testing charge. Expires January 2nd. Don't miss this. $9,388 net savings off MSRP on our new 2024 Silverado at PutnamChevy.com. Together we drive.
I bet you folks are glad to be done with your shopping. Hopefully, all your gifts went well. But there's one last store to visit, this time just for yourself. Your chance to get one of the top-rated Samsung, LG, or Sony TVs at a crazy low price. Where? At Video Only's year-end clearance sale. A great way to end the year. If you don't check out these deals at Video Only, you'll be sorry.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
Alongside Tim Ryan, Greg Papa back with you on this New Year's Eve of 2023 here at FedEx Field, Landover. Our cooperative broadcast is owned by the San Francisco 49ers. All rights to the broadcast are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of the broadcast without the express written permission of the San Francisco 49ers is prohibited. And they didn't prohibit very much early in the game. Washington only had the ball for 57 seconds late first quarter, Tim, but they came alive with those two drives as they went 84 yards for a touchdown at the end of the half. The Niners to get the lead in the Jake Moody field goal. The problem has been two players in particular. Brian Robinson Jr. is 33 yards rushing on 6 carries, 29 yards receiving on that 22-yard screen. And Terry McLaurin has 4 catches, 61 yards, the 42-yarder against Emo on third down, the touchdown to the back shoulder front pylon against Ambry Thomas.
Yeah, and the big one, the 42-yarder, they worked McLaurin out of the slot. Typically, he's out on the perimeter. And Demo Lenore in a choke position, just playing head up on him, just opened the gate, playing inside leverage. You can't do that with McLaurin, and his 4.27 40 went right by him. And Sam Howell dropped it in there. A couple of missed opportunities for the defense. They had opportunities to get Howell to the ground. Remember, coming into this game, he was sacked every 9 pass attempts.
Wow, 60 on the year.
60 on the year. 49ers unable to get him to the ground. The Commanders 3 of 5 on third down. And then the real story of the game is offensively over 200 yards of offense for the 49ers. The run game's going good. 17 runs, 85 yards. Brock, 12 of 16, has had to throw it away 3 or 4 times, and those have been down in the money zone in strike position, unable to get guys free. Only one, and 49ers now number 1 pro football in the red zone coming into this game. 1 for 3. That's the story.
They had 15 first downs in the first half, but just 1 touchdown as they were 1 for 3. That was the Deebo Samuel jet pass. They had to settle for a couple of field goals from Jake Moody.
And 1 explosive. Have not been able to really get the deep passing game going.
This team has been a stick of dynamite defensively all year, and they're minus so many of the great defensive players. So Washington will get the ball to start the second half. Jake Moody has it teed up. Niners are wearing their white road jerseys, of course, gold helmets, gold pants. It is the red and gold against the burgundy and gold, and the Commanders, they're all in burgundy. Burgundy helmets, burgundy jerseys, burgundy pants, just some gold piping around the shoulders, a W logo on the helmet. Jake Moody will take a touchback here as the kick returner Byron Pringle will let it go through the back of the north end zone. Here comes Sam Howell, and the Washington Commanders, they'll move from our left to right, from north to south. This team is 4-11. They have lost 6 games in a row. They were 2-0 to start the year, and now they're looking at the number 3 overall pick in the draft over the New England Patriots. So Howell will start 1st and 10 in the shotgun with Brian Robinson Jr. to his left. Terry McLaurin out wide left, watched by Ambry Thomas. It's a handoff to Robinson slanting right, and he's able to pick up about 3 yards. Nick Bosa, Javon Hargrave, Fred Warner combine on the tackle to that big back, Timo. We didn't know if he was going to play coming into the game, but he's playing well today.
Yeah, and he's got 5 rushing touchdowns on the year and well over 4 yards a crack. Really well done. You're gonna defend the run inside. We know your defensive tackle play has got to be on point. That time it was perfect by Javon Hargrave. Nowhere for Robinson to go. Fred Warner, Bosa, and the boys help Hargrave clean it up.
He only got a yard on the play, so it's 2nd and 9. Dotson goes in long motion right outside of Logan Thomas. They have a 2-by-2. Howell looking left, now comes right. Catch made by Logan Thomas, the tight end. Settles into the zone there between Logan Ryan, the safety, and Fred Warner. It'll be shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard coming up.
Man, good job there because he was looking left, and then that just steered Fred Warner just enough off of Logan Thomas, who was able to bounce back in the zone between Fred Warner and Logan Ryan, and Sam Howell hit him right on time. Good job there, Howell, with his eyes and his delivery.
Commanders were 3 for 5 on 3rd down in the first half. They have a 3rd and 1 here. Howell in the gun with Antonio Gibson to his side. They send Logan Thomas left. They're going to roll the pocket left. Howell now scrambling around, gets wide left. He's in trouble. Cleve Farrell will run him out of bounds.
What a play by Cleve Farrell. And it's not just running him out of bounds, and he'll get credit for a sack right there, but what he did before that. They were trying to get Antonio Gibson out on a quick route. Who's in there as their pass back, without question. Cleve Farrell saw that with the sprint out action, immediately grabbed a hold of Antonio Gibson, was able to get his hands around him. Fred Warner then covered him up. Then Cleve Farrell bounces around like a pinball and eventually pushes Howell out of bounds. That's a big-time play by Cleve.
Interesting play call by Eric Bieniemy, their offensive coordinator. 3rd and 1. He goes shotgun and rolls the quarterback left. High snap from center. Cressway pulls it down. The left-footed punter gets it away. Ronnie Bell almost touched the ball. He backed away at the last moment. He had to go far to his left to make the catch. That's been the problem when he mumbles balls. He's not under them. He ran a long way to get there and then wisely backed away. What a punt by Tressway. 53 yards after Tucker Addington, their long snapper, snapped that high. They have had profound long snapping problems, but Way is so good. He punched the Niners 20. It'll be their first drive start of the second half when we come back on their 17. 12:59 to play. Third quarter over. 49ers 13, Commanders 10 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you. Earn 1 point for every $1 spent on groceries and 2 points for every $1 spent on gift cards. Then redeem them for discounts on gas or groceries. The more you shop, the more you earn. Save with gas rewards too. Plus, birthday treats, personalized offers, digital coupons, and more. Sign up today and get $5 off when you spend $25 or more. Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you. Niners fans love to show up big for their team. And as the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health has the same winning attitude in mind. Our doctors and nurses are dedicated to helping you stay healthy and fit so you can do more of the things you love. Because doing the things you love is what matters most. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Toyotathon is happening now at your local Toyota dealer. Hurry in and shop Toyota's wide selection of hybrid and electrified vehicles to choose from. Get incredible MPG and more peace of mind from the most reliable brand on the road. Right now, get an incredible 1.99% APR plus $2,500 bonus cash when you finance with Toyota on the new fully electric BZ4X. Don't miss out. Toyotathon ends soon. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Ends 1/2/24.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
49ers football continues on the home of the faithful, KNBR, the sports leader.
Debo goes in motion right, Purdy over the middle, and it's caught by George Kittle out across the 25. He lost the ball going to the ground.
Well, he got chopped down, and Kittle's down. He got hit hard in his lower body.
It's no catch. They're not going to give him the catch as he ran that Kittle over the middle, Tim, and he got blown up right away. Big-time hit there.
Well, ran an in cut, and Brock just got it over the hand of the linebacker, and then Quan Martin just chopped the legs down of Kittle as he was trying to catch that football.
Quan Martiner is their nickel back. He's a safety, now playing as a nickel, a round 2 pick out of Illinois. He's played well for them. So it's 2nd down, 10 Niners. Juszczyk goes in motion left. Purdy under center. McCaffrey, the lone back, straight drop by Purdy. Checks it down to McCaffrey over the middle. Makes a move on David Mayo and crosses the 25 and up around the 26-yard line for Brock Purdy. That's a gain of yards on the throw. So Brock now has 4,176 yards passing. He has passed Steve Young. In 1998, Steve threw for 4,170, second most passing yards in a single season in Niner history. He may get that later today. That's 4,278 by Jeff Garcia in 2000. What a year, and 30 touchdown passes. It is a 1st down Niners, 1st and 10 on their 27-yard line. There's Purdy with a handoff to Elijah Mitchell. Cutback run, breaks the tackle of Daron Payne, and is able to push out near the 35-yard line. 7-yard run there by Elijah Mitchell, who is back after missing 3 games with a knee injury, Tim, and in an earlier run for 2 yards. Now he picks up 7 here.
Yeah, and a good job by just using that block of Jake Brendel. They got some inside zone action working. He cuts it back to the inside. Daron Payne does a good job of falling off that block, but Elijah Mitchell wasn't having it. Used his non-carrying hand and got a little push off on Daron Payne to get that 7 yards.
2nd and 3 Niners on their 34. Mitchell stays in, and it's a sweep coming left and a cutback by Mitchell. Breaks tackles, runs for a Niner 1st down all the way up to the 45-yard line. He has fresh legs after missing the last 3 with a knee injury, Tim. The cutback there, and 11 yards on 1 cut and downhill. Signature Bobby Turner running game.
Yeah, in the same run, just going the other way, and he kind of had the same action. Jonathan Allen played it just like Daron Payne did on the play before, trying to defeat that inside zone scheme. Bounces back to the inside, and Elijah Mitchell kind of uses his momentum and his free hand to get by Jonathan Allen for the 1st down.
Mitchell stays in for a 3rd straight play. 1st and 10 Niners going in motion. Juszczyk, and it's a handoff to Elijah Mitchell, and the jet sweep coming left. Breaks tackles and dives into Washington territory. 3 straight runs for Eli. He picks up 6 more yards here.
And another good one, and that time kept it front side, working off the block of Feliciano, who's blocking Ridgeway. He's able to get him hooked. That opened up the B gap in between Feliciano and Trent Williams, and now it's about Elijah putting a move on the linebacker. Cody Barton overran it. Elijah cut back inside. Gets a nice gain.
Elijah Mitchell only had 2 yards rushing coming into this drive. He's got 3 straight for 24 yards on these runs, and now 26 for the game. Now they empty the backfield as he goes out wide left. Purdy in an empty set shotgun. Ayuk going to run an outcut. He's got a 1st down into Washington territory down to the 40-yard line. You hear the fan. There's red and gold against burgundy and gold, but once again it is a 49er faithful takeover of a road stadium.
Yeah, and well, they always show up. This team is international. We know that even down in Mexico City. I just love the way Kyle Shanahan by formation can get his wideouts matched up on linebackers. That time Ayuk working out of the slot, matched up on Cody Barton, the linebacker. Easy choice route going out.
1st and 10 Niners into Washington territory. They run Elijah Mitchell run going wide left, and he dives inside the 35 to 4-yard line. 7 more yards for Elijah Mitchell, and now Christian McCaffrey will come high knees, high stepping back in, but a nice series here for Elijah Mitchell.
And a nice series for John Feliciano, who just takes Ridgeway and takes him to the lower ridge and pancakes him. Very, very good block by Feliciano. Would like to see Elijah get 2 hands on that ball in traffic, though.
I miss Hassan Ridgeway. We love that.
Well, he took the Ridgeway home all the way back to Houston.
2nd down 3, McCaffrey in. Alert here with a can call. Juszczyk slides right. It's 18 toss going wide right. Well played by the Washington Commanders. A flag came down. Cody Barton made the tackle for a 1-yard loss. And the umpire threw the flag right when Barton
It's going to be a face mask.
It's a face mask here.
McCaffrey's good for about one of those every couple games.
Well, early in the year, it was happening a couple of times a game. We haven't had one of the Wild. Did Mayo grab Barton grab his face mask? There's Ron Barton.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. Automatic 1st down.
That's a big one as they run that toss play off the can call going wide right. And McCaffrey's had some good runs today, but he's also been pushed back a couple of times, but they grabbed his grill, taking him to the ground. Cody Barton did, the former Seahawk. He was a backup player in Seattle most of his career. First 3 years, they made 5 starts. He led the NFC in special teams tackle in 2020. And then last year, 11 starts for
Bobby
Carroll.
Wagner left, and then he stepped in as the starter.
And now he's gone. This year in Washington with Ron Rivera. So the 49ers are inside the Toyota red zone again. First and 10, 18-yard line. They were only 1 of 3 inside the red zone of the first half. That's why it's only a 13-10 lead. Purdy in the gun, McCaffrey left. And it's a handoff to Christian coming wide. Right runs around Deron Payne, but right into Barton again. Cody Barton playing well. Second on their team in tackles. He got an interception last week against Trevor Siemian of the Jets. Tim, that turned the game around, ran it back 52 yards.
Oh, he's a high-energy player for sure, and has always been a good run defender and a guy that's going to key and diagnose plays and know where he's supposed to be. Sometimes he'll get a little too excited and overrun things, but that time, perfect job staying inside of Colton McKivitz. Payne, of course, with the penetration, forced the cutback. Cody Barton was able to keep it to only a 3-yard gain.
He's a good run player, but you can exploit him with the pass game. Second down, 7. Purdy shotgun. Quick throw out to Deebo Samuel. Laser coming left. Well played. And there's their fast linebacker, Khaleke Hudson, a young backer out of Michigan. But Deebo does pick up 5 yards on that laser tunnel screen coming left. So it's third down. Big play coming up. Third down, 2. Niners from the Washington 10-yard line. 49ers 3 of 6. On third down today. They are going to take Deebo Samuel off the field here. Ayuk comes in out wide right. Charlie Warner is in line right. George Kittle in line left. And they have Juszczyk in the eye ahead of Elijah Mitchell. No McCaffrey. It's a handoff to Eli off the right side. Cut back, first down Niners. Elijah Mitchell takes it down to the 5-yard line.
Well, he found a crease inside with a little cutback. The Commanders going with a 5-man front, figuring the 49ers were going to run the football. They had enough of a block inside, and it was Spencer Bird, I believe, that they got the key block because Deron Payne slanted inside, stunted hard. Burford got him kicked down. That opened up the little hole for Elijah Mitchell to get the first.
Elijah Mitchell has 5 carries for 35 yards on this drive. Here's the 11th play of the drive. They go into a true eye. Juszczyk ahead of Elijah Mitchell. Curl comes down from safety in the box. They run Eli off the left side, and Cody Barton slams it, but Mitchell slams right back. That was a full-body facial with Barton hitting him, Tim, but he still was able to push that and pick up a couple of yards.
Yeah, Elijah's got some juice to him, too, and he's certainly got a lower center of gravity than Cody Barton, who came in high and tried to take the headshot and took it right under the chin. As you said, Eli falls forward.
McCaffrey being checked on the Niners sideline for a right calf. He's got his football pants pulled up above the knee, and they're working on the right calf here. Second down goal, 2-yard line. Elijah Mitchell still in. Bunch right. Now they move Deebo left outside of Kittle. Ayuk and Conley are right. Here's Purdy with a handoff to McCaffrey. Or to Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown! San Francisco! He looked like McCaffrey on that drive.
Well, the guys block in front of them. It made a difference. They're going to make their blocks. And that time the interior was absolutely perfect. Burford and Brendel get kick-out blocks. Feliciano is able to get the seal block inside. And that's an easy, nice, big running lane right up the gut for Elijah Mitchell, 6 points.
What a drive led by Elijah Mitchell on that drive. As he scores the touchdown, just going off right guard and cutting underneath Brendel and Burford, as you said, Tim. And Jake Moody stays perfect on the extra points this year. And the 49ers have opened up a 2-score lead now. 5:44 to play, third quarter from Landover, Maryland, as the Niners leaders 20-10. Happy New Year on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the 49ers, is a whiskey for the faithful. Proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful, eye-catching gold bar shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly.
Think Xfinity 10G network work. My little brother's friends won't leave our house. I was their age. Internet with basically no interruptions. A pipe dream.
You sound like my grandpa.
Now through March 21st, new customers can get 1.2 gigabit internet for $25 a month for 2 years with no annual contract and Wi-Fi equipment included when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data at regular rates. Switch today. Requires paperless plan and auto-pay stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees are. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet after promo. Regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
From the opening kickoff to the final whistle, the 49ers don't just come to play. They play to win. And after the game, it's your time to play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from Northern California's premier casino resort with amazing restaurants, award-winning golf course, and as always, world-class gaming. This is where winners play. Cash in at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of our San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Attention 49ers fans. Picture this. Los Cabos, your ultimate vacation destination. A paradise for adventure seekers, sports, and wellness enthusiasts alike. Hike the rugged desert trails. Tee it up like a pro on world-famous golf courses. Or set sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez. After an exhilarating day, relax at a luxurious resort. Enjoy mouthwatering cuisine and soak in the vibrant local culture. To visit loscabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
So I got a scoring drive summary. All Elijah Mitchell, as Eli had 40 of the Niners, 83 yards on that drive. 12 plays, 83 yards, and 7:15. He scores a 2-yard touchdown run with Christian McCaffrey having his right calf worked on over on the sideline. Elijah Mitchell comes in and looks like CMC. Jake Moody with the kickoff, and Jameson Crowder will let it go over his head for a touchback. He's got fresh legs, Tim. He's not played the last 3 weeks with the knee injury, and Elijah looked great on that drive.
Yeah, when he's got fresh legs, watch out, because he's got a lot of juice downhill. I like the way his eyes are working right now, though, on that drive. Reading the blocks in front of him, making the cuts at the right time, trusting his offensive linemen are going to make those blocks, and Burford, Brendel, and Feliciano absolutely were key in making the blocks to open the lanes for Eli.
His nickname is Drano because he always finds the right hole. Gotta love that. 1st and 10. Sam Howell and the Commanders now down 10 after tying the game late in the half. Howell throws side and a catch there to the tight end Logan Thomas, who's had a really quiet day today as he picks up 6 yards on that play. Great story. Began his NFL career as a quarterback in Arizona, was converted to tight end in Buffalo in 2016, Tim, and he has had some big years for them. Had ACL surgery a couple of years ago, but he's back now.
Well, when you watch him in year 9, he's still got that straight line speed, but I don't know if they've got the protection right now to hold up to let those routes develop down the field.
2nd down 4. Here's Brian Robinson with a cutback run, and he's going to run for a Washington 1st down. Looking like Elijah Mitchell, outside zone, just the one cut and downhill to pick up 4 yards. Now that'll be close to a Washington 1st down. It will be a 1st down. 49ers leading 20-10. NFL Scoreboard is sponsored by O'Donnell Financial Group. For no cost, no obligation consultation, go to odfigroup.com because planning is a process. Philadelphia leads Arizona 21-13 at the Link. Julio Jones has caught 2 touchdown passes today from Jalen Hurts from 12 and 22 yards away. Sidney Brown, the rookie, with a 99-yard pick 6. Throw and a miss to Antonio Gibson. Forward pass. Demo Lenore will pick it up in case it's a backwards pass, but that's Sam Howell just being quick, Tim, and missing Antonio Gibson, the back on the check down in the left flat.
Yeah, and threw it down. It's really going to be a quick little perimeter screen because they're going to have Logan Thomas out there blocking in front of him. Cleve Furrow, without question, had an effect out there on Sam Howell in that errant throw.
Other games today, Baltimore leads Miami 28-13 at M&T Bank Stadium, not too far away here in Maryland. We're in the beltway of Washington and Baltimore and Northern Virginia. Baltimore wins that game. They will be the number 1 seed throughout the AFC playoffs. Howell in the shotgun lifts his right leg. They're using a silent count at home. Throw out right catch by McLaurin. Rock move there, little drop step on Charvarius Ward. A flag is down back in the interior line. as McLaurin picked up 7 or 8, but it may be coming back.
Yeah, I think this one's on the Commanders. Only a 3-man rush there by the 49ers, dropping out one of the defensive tackles.
Ron Torbert is our referee today. Check in with Kyle Shanahan. It was a 7-yard gain, so presumably he would take the penalty here. Other scores: Buffalo leads New England 20-14. Chicago over Atlanta 24-7.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Fell down the right tackle, Trent Scott. Houston leads Tennessee 23-3 with 7 minutes to play third quarter. Indianapolis over the Raiders 14-10. Jacksonville over Carolina 16-0. We'll see the LA Rams next week, Tim. Philadelphia wins and the Niners win. That's going to be a big to win. The Rams are playing great since their bye week. They've lost just the one overtime game to Baltimore. They lead the Giants at the Meadowlands by a score of 14-10.
Well, they were all over this Commander team a couple of weeks ago at SoFi, up 20-0, and then they made the change. Commanders and went to Brissett, and Commanders actually made a game out of it.
That is not eligible to play today. He's inactive with a hamstring injury. Jake Fromm is the backup quarterback. Here's Sam Howell with a action to Gibson, being chased by Chase Young. Throws downfield, caught for a first down to midfield. Rolling around on the ground, and it was Samuel who made the catch. Nicely done by Howell to avoid his former teammate Chase Young. Roll left and hit Samuel downfield for a gain of 29 yards.
Yeah, that's a really good throw because Chase Young is bearing down on him, and it is literally an inch in front of Fred Warner, who's buzzing underneath, trying to get a pass breakup in front of his fingertips, and Samuel came down with it.
So they're into 49er territory on the Niner 48-yard line. Sam Howell is a gamer. I like your comparison, your comp to Baker Mayfield. He's small like Baker, a little bit taller at 6'1", but he's a gamer. Drops back to pass, get a screen out right to Gibson, gets a block in space, breaks a tackle of Demo Lenore, and runs inside the 49er 35-yard line. They're coming alive again. They were down 10 late first quarter, came alive to tie the game. They're down 10 late third quarter, and they're coming alive here to at least threaten to get back into the game down 20-10.
Well, what do you need if you're going to make screens work? You need to get the linebacker blocked first. They were able to do that with the center. Nick Gates got Fred Warner blocked just enough, and then you need somebody to miss a tackle, and Demo Lenore did exactly that on Antonio Gibson.
He gains 15 yards. He was a collegiate wide receiver at Memphis, converted the running back in the NFL. 1st and 10. Howell got a handoff to Gibson. Coming right, big hole. Gets wide, breaks a tackle, and dives inside the Niner 20-yard line. Antonio Gibson on this drive. For Brian Robinson Jr., the way Elijah Mitchell did on the last Niner touchdown drive for CMC, as he goes for 17 more yards.
Yeah, and you don't think of a former wide receiver being a big running back, and that's exactly what he is at 220 pounds. And well-timed, well-blocked, got the kick-out block on Greenlaw, got the edge sealed on Bosa, and Gibson did the rest.
Commanders are inside the Toyota red zone. Now they bring in the big back, Brian Robinson Jr. He lines up to the right of Howell in the gun. They go to a 2-by-2 formation. Howell out of the shotgun, draw to Robinson Jr., hops in the hole, comes forward and able to push inside the Niner 15-yard line. It's a combination of Brian Robinson Jr. and Antonio Gibson. And as Rob's up 4 or 5 to put him over 40 yards on the game, but it's been their pass catching. Robinson a 22-yard catch and run. Tim has 2 catches for 29 yards, and Gibson just pulled down a 15-yarder. He has 17 yards receiving. Howell has thrown for 154, played error-free football so far. Guy's thrown 8 interceptions the last 5 games and 17 on the year. He leads the league in picks. He's not thrown one today.
False start, right tackle.
Trent Scott moved, and Nick Bosa jumped across to activate.
Offense, number 73, 5-yard penalty. It's still second down.
It'll knock him back 5 yards. Commanders certainly would like the end zone here to come within 3, but if they can't, they would kick the field goal to make it a 1-score game. Clock at a restart now. Commanders 5 penalties on the game for 40 yards. We're under a minute to play, third quarter.
And they don't score a lot of points, but when they've been down in the money zone this year, they are pretty darn good. Top 5 red zone team in terms of scoring touchdowns inside the 20.
2nd and 10, 18-yard line. They fake the toss right. Howell looks to throw back left, is going to throw the ball away. He was trying to go to McLaurin, but flag came in. What is that for? Flag came in when he threw the ball away. I mean, Howell just launched the ball and threw it in the crowd.
And they'll get illegal contact, I think, on
It's
the back
a late
end.
flag. Were they calling it when the ball was in the air or before?
The pass was thrown. Illegal contact. Defense, number 7. Contact penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
It's on Ambry Thomas, Tim. Is that why McLaurin couldn't get to the spot and Howell just threw it away? He wanted to fake the toss right, throwback left, and just gave up on the play. Well, that's a tough penalty on Ambry Thomas.
Charvarius Ward.
Oh, was it on Ward?
Yeah.
It was on the other side of the field, 7 and not 20. It was on the other side of the field. Well, that was a problem Charvarius had early in the year. Niners just 2 penalties today for 10 yards after 102 yards of penalties on Christmas night. But early in the year, Charvarius was just picking up way too many penalties. He had 10 penalties the first 9 weeks of the year. 1st and 10 now on the 13. Handoff to Gibson, a draw. Able to push forward. Dre Greenlaw grabbed him from behind. Fred Warner and Chase Young. It was Young, the former Commander, who drives him 2-yard gain. And we're under 30 seconds to play. It'll be 2nd down coming up for the Commanders. Sam Howell, 13 of 18 today for 154 yards and the touchdown to McLaurin. Look at a walk-off line, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. So we'll change. Get ready in the north end zone here at FedEx Field. As the Commanders will look to, there's going to be a big red zone defensive stand for the Niners. We'll start the 4th quarter with the 49ers up 20-10. The Washington facing a 2nd and 9 from the Niner 12-yard line. We'll back to see how it ends when we come back after these messages.
Ask anyone who to put more ho-ho-ho in their holidays and more green under the tree. At NorCal Honda Dealers' final days of Happy Honda Days, get best of the year deals on every new Honda. Reliable, fun-to-drive rides that'll keep spirits bright over the river, through the wood, and straight into a very happy new year. Happy Honda Days end January 2nd, so dash into your NorCal Honda dealer now. For details, visit NorCalHondaDealers.com or ask anyone who owns a Honda.
El Camino Health, nationally recognized for excellence in medical care, locally trusted for caring about you. El Camino Health has been a part of your community for more than half a century, delivering healthy outcomes that exceed national standards, so you can stay healthy and continue to exceed your highest expectations. El Camino Health, accept nothing less.
The Monster Energy AMA Supercross season races into San Francisco.
Let's see what they've got.
The world's elite riders compete head-to-head for the coveted Supercross Championship. Emotions run high as the world's best leave it all on the track. Racing doesn't get any better than this at Monster Energy AMA Supercross. Catch all the action at Oracle Park, January 13th. Get tickets at supercrosslive.com, an SMX World Championship Series event.
Not all guarantees are created equal. That's what makes the Total Trust Guarantee from Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service so special. It gives you 20/20 vision into the work we do. And now, you can get $10 off any 17-point oil change. Go to SpeedyOil.com/save for details. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, where you're in and out and back on the road with full service and total trust. Most vehicles, discount off regular price. See store for details. See website for details on the Total Trust Guarantee.
Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you. The more you shop, the more you earn for discounts on gas or groceries. Sign up today and get $5 off when you spend $25 or more with Safeway for you.
49ers football continues on the home of the faithful, KNBR, the sports leader.
We start the 4th quarter on this Christmas Eve. The Commanders had the ball for the last 5 minutes and 44 seconds of the 3rd quarter to drive this down to the 49er 11-yard line. This will be the 9th play of the drive. They have a 2nd down and 8 coming up. 49ers lead 20-10. We've changed ends, obviously. Commanders going from south to north, from our right to left. Howell in the shotgun. Inside rush by Hargrave. Screen out, almost intercepted. Javon Kinlaw had the ball. It was a quick screen out to Antonio Gibson, and Kinlaw was right there. He's rolling over with one of the Commanders' offensive linemen, but he dropped the ball to the ground. It's Cosme, the right guard, that Kinlaw was on top of, and he pushes him off, and now Kinlaw's coming off the field. Boy, he almost had one there.
Oh, hey.
Timo almost had a pick six on the third play of the game.
Should have missed opportunity for sure on that one. That would have been tough for Kinlaw, and the action, it was too fast. I mean, they let those guys go right away, and the ball hit Gibson. He wasn't ready for it. Kinlaw really never had a shot, at least from what I saw up here. It looked like it hit the ground before he realized it was out.
Trey Greenlaw and Fred Warner double mugging in the A-gap. Are they coming here? They're both coming. Six-man rush. Howell back. Howell will throw for the end zone. Intercepted by Charvarius Ward. Goes down, gets up, runs back. Is he down? 30, 40, all the way to midfield. Breaks a tackle, still running. Charvarius Ward. Is this going to be a pick six? He goes down on the 10-yard line.
No.
They're going to mark him down on the 9 or 5, I think.
They are.
What a play as Steve Wilkes brought both inside linebackers. He had a six-man pressure there.
Yeah, and
Rolling on the field is an interception, with the intercepting player being down by contact at the 5-yard line. It will be San Francisco's ball, 1st and 10 at the 5.
What I loved more than anything was the anticipation of Charvarius Ward in knowing that we're sending more than they can block. Play tight coverage, sit on these routes, and be able to jump the quick one. He did exactly that, undercutting the wide receiver.
Sam Howell at last throws a pick. His league-leading 18th interception of the year, and the Niners take over on their 5-yard line when we come back 10 seconds into the fourth quarter. 49ers 20, Commanders 10. Happy New Year on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
It's giving season for Levi's, and that means right now at Macy's, men's and women's Levi's are 30% off. So get to your nearest store or Macy's.com to save on all the best looks and gift ideas like Macy's and Levi exclusive fleece sweats or the Sierra Henley. That's at your nearest Macy's store or Macy's. Exclusions may apply. Cannot be combined with coupons or any other offers or discounts. Ends January 1st.
We paid much for those lessons.
Shh. She's doing great.
Oh, yeah, totally. Can you pass me a Pepsi Zero Sugar? Great job, honey! Oh, look at that. That's not the end.
No way. Now it's time for the encore.
You know what? You're right. 5 times? Not enough times.
For everyone who traded in rock concerts for their kids' recitals, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar. That's what I like.
When you wake up well-rested on a great mattress, everything becomes clear.
I do have a favorite child.
Things you missed when you were tired finally reveal themselves.
I use memes as a coping mechanism.
It's Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance. Get up to 60% off select Sealy, plus a free adjustable base, all with free and fast delivery. Deals this big won't last long, so don't miss out. The right mattress matters. We'll find yours. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for the game delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A strong defense? That's a no. But a strong deodorant? That's a yes. A 6-pack of abs? Definitely no. But a 6-pack of beer? Uber Eats can get you that. There you have it. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here we go, baby. Niners on 3. 1, 2, 3. Now back to Niners football on the Sports Leader.
Charvarius Ward with the first turnover of the game. The big interception there. Purdy going to hand off to Elijah Mitchell. Cutback run. Big run for Eli. All the way across the 20, and he dives out to the 21-yard line. 16-yard for Elijah Mitchell.
And they are taking it right to the heart of that defense, right in the middle. And if Jonathan Allen's not out there and Daron Payne run right at the interior, it's exactly what the 49ers have been doing with Elijah Mitchell. Another big-time block over there by Feliciano Burford, and Trent Williams getting a great block as well.
Elijah Mitchell having a big game. 9 carries, 57 yards, and he has 55 of those in the second half. Purdy under center. Elijah off the right side, stays play side. Well, he's just so good on this zone running scheme, Tim. Inside zone, outside zone, whether to keep it play side or cut it back, he's just made to run it. He runs out for 6 more yards. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, Kyler Murray has thrown 2 touchdown passes. The Cardinals were down 21-6. He has hit Carter from 6 yards out, James Conner from 5 yards out. Arizona has tied Philadelphia at 21. If the Niners win this game today and Philadelphia loses to Arizona, the Niners will be the number 1 seed throughout the entirety of the NFC playoffs. Purdy out of the shotgun. Purdy plenty of time. He has Juszczyk on a check down. He wants more. He's getting greedy. Finally throws to Juice, and he's got the catch, and he's tackled by Mayo and Hudson. They're juicing here in Landover. He wanted to go downfield.
He sure did.
But he had Juszczyk for like 44 seconds. Number 44 was open.
44 was sitting out there about 4 yards in bounds inside the numbers, just waiting for Brock Purdy. Brock was waiting for things to develop with some over routes down the field with Ayuk, and Deebo Samuel didn't get it and finally unloads it to the Juice.
9-yard pickup to Kyle Juszczyk. The Pro Bowl team is going to be announced on Wednesday. I think Brock Purdy's going to make his first, and Kyle Juszczyk will make his 9th in a row. That'll break a tie with the great Jim Brown for the most Pro Bowls consecutively at fullback. Here's a draw to Elijah Mitchell off the left side, and he bangs down to the 35. Elijah Mitchell picks up 2 more. Wow, Kyler Murray in Arizona. What's wrong with the Eagles, T-Rock? They were up 21-6. Sidney Brown had that pick 6 going the other way, and the Eagles are just not the same team. They had a battle to beat the Giants last week to snap their 3-game losing streak.
I think those 2 teams emotionally are headed in different directions. Don't let the Arizona Cardinals start believing that they can win those games. And you know some of the mental challenges of the Philadelphia Eagles over the last month or so.
2nd and 8, 49ers on their 35-yard line. Brock Purdy going to send Elijah Mitchell in orbit motion behind him, going left. The linebacker Barton follows. Now Purdy being chased outright, throws across the body to Juszczyk. And Juszczyk, more juicing here on New Year's Eve. We still go Jim and Juice on New Year's Eve with Garoppolo, a Raider. 9-yard pickup there. And the 49ers have another first down. Juszczyk with 2 catches here. Meanwhile, the NFL scoreboard is brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers. Get the year's happiest deals at NorCal Honda dealers' final days of Happy Honda Days. Well, that'll be a celebration on the Charter on New Year's Eve, T-Rock. If the Niners win this game, and they're up now 20-10 with 11.5 to play in the 4th quarter, and Philadelphia loses. If Philadelphia ties, the 49ers can still lose the number 1 seed by losing to the Rams next week and Philly beating the Giants. Here's Purdy throwing down Ayuk down the sideline. Makes the catch inside the 20-yard line. What a ball there by Brock Purdy.
What a
deep
strong
down the
catch.
right sideline to Ayuk. Ayuk getting on fire. Not yet.
Yeah,
He's got to score.
He's getting on fire. It's strong catch from Brandon Ayuk, because that is good coverage by Forbes. The rookie is all over him. And I think Ayuk eventually comes down with that with one arm. He just didn't catch it. He captured that. Now you need a great throw versus that good coverage. Really good by Brock, but it was the strong catch by Ayuk in traffic that made the difference.
27-yarder to Ayuk. Now it is Purdy in the gun. Mitchell left. Juszczyk right. Now they're going to have to burn a timeout here as they moving players around late.
First charge timeout. San Francisco.
49ers are inside the Toyota red zone again. It'll be 1st and 10 of the 18-yard line, looking to open up a 3-score lead. And you can hear the Niner fans now. We're back to see if they can get in the end zone right after these messages.
Do more together this holiday in a new Chevy. Take on more adventure in the strong and capable Chevy Silverado. More confidence in the Chevy Equinox. With the J.D. Power Award for initial quality among compact SUVs 2 years running. And more value in the all-new Chevy with an available 11-inch diagonal touchscreen. Bring the holidays together in a new Chevy. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. For J.D. Power 2023 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. When it comes to your business, protect what matters most with Bay Alarm. We offer commercial security and fire alarm services, including easy access control, AI-enhanced video cameras, and highly trained security specialists. We'll work with you to design the right security system and send our expert technicians to install it. Worry less about your people and your property with Bay Alarm, because we got you. To learn more, visit bayalarm.com. Again, that's bayalarm.com.
This is DJ Kurtzy, San Francisco Bay Region President at 5 Star Bank. Five Star is a highly respected and award-winning community business bank serving clients in the San Francisco Bay Area. We offer highly customized banking services to business owners, nonprofit leaders, and entrepreneurs who want to work with a bank that they can trust. We have exceptional industry expertise, a speed to serve, and commitment to economic development. Above all, we believe in San Francisco. Reach out to us at fivesbank.com.
Hey, this is Hall of Famer Jerry Rice. I take pride in what I put in my body, and when it tastes great, that's the point. That's why I'm a faithful fan of Nick the Greek, home of the best Greek street food. Nick the Greek provides the freshest, most delicious Greek street food, and they do it quick. Just as quick as me, Flash 80. So get in here and become a fan. Check them out at nickgreek.com.
Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you. The more you shop, the more you earn for discounts on gas or groceries. Sign up today and get $5 off when you spend $25 or more with Safeway for you.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
Boy, what a New Year's Eve celebration it would be if the Niners win this game and Philadelphia loses. Arizona, 2 touchdowns, got a 2-point conversion to tie the Eagles at 21. They're a minute into the fourth quarter there. 7th play of the drive. 49ers 1st and 10 on the Arizona 18-yard line. Debo, jet pass, coming left. Kittle out to block. Turns the corner. Down the sideline. Debo, flag is down. As Debo got banged at a bounce around the 5-yard line. Yep. Ronnie Bell?
I think they're going to get Ronnie Bell on a hold.
It's a hold on the Niners, negating a 14-yard jet pass. That would have been a pass to Debo.
Holding. Offense number 10. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
Ronnie Bell's doing a nice job, Tim. But this is where you missed Juwan Jennings and his blocking as the third wide receiver.
Yeah, no question. Juwan and all these receivers are certainly more than capable and very willing to block. But it's a skill set that Juwan Jennings, without question, is head and shoulders above the other guys with his length, size, and mentality.
There's going to be another timeout here as the 49ers will now be pushed back. It'll be 1st and 14 back on the 22-yard line. The
Commander's got an injury in the corner of the end zone.
Is that what it is? The penalty's assessed from where Ronnie Bell's the hold of the block, illegal block. So the Commander is down. We'll take a break here. We have 10:32 to play in the game. Niners 20, Commanders 10 of the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Safeway Drive Up and Go and home delivery are available at most California locations. Shop online at Safeway.com and we'll bring the groceries to your car or deliver to your home. Take advantage of great savings using the Safeway for You app to save on your order. And right now, save your first online order when you spend $75 or more with promo code SAVE20. Shop Safeway.com and start saving today. Limitation and restrictions apply. Visit Safeway.com for details.
File data is at the center of the human experience. As the world goes digital, it's vital that storing, managing, and creating data at massive scale is radically simple. Meet Cumulo, the file data management platform that's changing the way the world stores its unstructured data. Whether you're advancing research on-prem or taking it to the cloud to transform video into entertainment, you'll have what you need to succeed no matter the environment at a price that's right. Learn more about Cumulo and try it for free today at Cumulo.com. That's Cumulo.com.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consult. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
You know, wine and football aren't that different. Sure, they're complex, but enjoying them should be easy. You don't need to worry about complex formations and flavor profiles or which wine pairs with what. All that matters is together, Barefoot Wine and the 49ers are easy to enjoy. So let's enjoy ourselves.
Copyright 2022 Barefoot Cellars, Modesto, California. All rights reserved. Enjoy responsibly. 21+. U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
Washington Commanders have a serious cornerback issue right now. They don't have Benjamin St. Juste today. He was out before the game with a concussion. T-Rock Kendall Fuller with a knee injury in the game. They've lost Tariq Castro Fields, and now Christian Holmes is down.
Yeah, and down for a while in the corner of the end zone, and good deal that he gets up and he looks like he's walking off under his own power, but was down for a while, and they are running out of numbers of guys to put on the island. So they could move Quan Martin out there and play him on the perimeter, and then move a safety down, one of the extra safeties, and play nickel. We'll see what they do here in terms of their personnel.
Is Darrell Green here today? He could still play. That guy's, what a great corner he was. Let's take another break here on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Toyotathon is on. Don't miss out. Head to your local Toyota dealer today and shop a legendary selection of trucks. Start the new year with adventure behind the wheel of a new Toyota truck. Hurry in and get low 3.99% APR on the legendary 2023 Tacoma, or $1,000 cash back when you finance with Toyota on the powerful 2024 Tundra. Get to your Toyota dealer today. Toyotathon ends soon. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Ends 1/2/24.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you. Earn 1 point for every $1 spent on groceries and 2 points for every $1 spent on gift cards. Then redeem them for discounts on gas or groceries. The more you shop, the more you earn. Save with gas rewards too. Plus, birthday treats, personalized offers, digital coupons, and more. Sign up today and get $5 off when you spend $25 or more. Go shopping, get rewards with Safeway for you.
Combine tasty Little Caesars pizza with NFL football, and what do you get? Game day! Little Caesars, a proud pizza partner of the San Francisco 49ers, invites you to order your favorite Little Caesars pizza or try something new. On game day, Little Caesars is always convenient. From carryout to delivery to pizza portal pickup, just call or text a few good friends and celebrate with delicious Little Caesars pizza and the San Francisco 49ers game of the week.
Pizza, pizza.
It is 1st and 14. Niners finally resume gun run to Elijah Mitchell straight ahead, and he's able to fight inside the 20-yard line. We had a long delay there with the injury to Christian Holmes. Fox TV took 2 timeouts without a snap occurring. 4-yard gain there to Elijah Mitchell. Nick Whiteside II, a rookie free agent corner from Saginaw Valley State University, is in, T-Rock, as they are getting light in the cornerback room here.
Yeah, they already were light coming into the game with their starters out and a lot of youth on the field, and now they've had to plug in more because of the injuries.
49ers up 20-10, 9th play of the drive, 2nd and 10 here. Purdy in the shotgun, looks left, throws behind Debo and almost intercepted.
Boy, that's not a good throw by Purdy.
Way behind him.
And Debo reached an arm out. Forbes in good position, but Brock puts that on, and there's no doubt that that's a catch by Debo Samuel. The window was there. I'm not so sure if it was Khaleke Hudson that flashed in the vision of Brock Purdy, the linebacker who was headed out that way, that forced him to throw it behind Debo. But you'd love for him to put it right on the numbers.
For some reason,
Debo
Tim,
on that
he's been missing Debo on the slants. Christmas night against Baltimore, he targeted Debo 12 times and hit only 4. 2 were intercepted, and that one was way behind him. Here's 3rd down. Purdy looks right. Purdy now chased out of the pocket, now going back the other way, a 360 spin, trying to send, throws for the end zone. Ayuk is open. Touchdown! San Francisco! Ayuk is on fire!
On the playground! Wow, Brock Purdy spinning out. There was nowhere to go with the ball. He looks right. He looks left. Then he's got to spin out all the way up to his right. Fran with the pirouette puts his foot in the ground and finds Ayuk going against the grain in the back of the end zone. Wide open. touchdown.
And that time when he pointed Ayuk to go left, he meant go left.
Go left.
Before, he and Kittle, he said go right, but I meant to go left. What am I doing? He uncovered on the scramble drill, and the Niners have opened it up now as Brock Purdy throws his second touchdown pass of the game. He has 31 on the year, and the 49ers are on their way now. Can Philadelphia lose at home to Arizona? We'll keep you updated on that one here in Landover, Maryland. 49ers 27, the Commanders 10 with 9:20 to play. We're having a happy new year, and we're back right after these messages.
The Niners know that winning and teamwork go hand in hand. As the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health also knows the power of teamwork to help keep you healthy and fit. Dignity Health doctors and nurses are here to be a part of your team. No matter what the goal or challenge, we'll be here to tackle it together. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers, Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Ask anyone who wants to put more ho-ho-ho in their holidays and more green under the tree. At NorCal Honda dealers' final days of the Honda Days, get best of the year deals on every new Honda. Reliable, fun-to-drive rides that'll keep spirits bright over the river, through the woods, and straight into a very happy new year. Happy Honda Days end January 2nd, so dash into your NorCal now. For details, visit NorCalHondaDealers.com or ask anyone who owns a Honda.
Whether you long to visit the legendary surf towns of Oahu, the beautiful beaches of Maui, the luscious nature of Kauai, or the majestic volcanoes found on the Big Island, we'll get you there with Aloha. Fly non-stop to Maui or Oahu from San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, or Sacramento, and experience Hawaii from the moment you step on board. Visit HawaiianAirlines.com to book your getaway now.
I bet you folks are glad to be done with your shopping. Hopefully, all your gifts went well. But there's one last store to visit, this time just for yourself. Your chance to get one of the top-rated Samsung, LG, or Sony TVs at a crazy low price. Where? At Video Only's year-end clearance sale. A great way to end the year. If you don't check out these deals at Video Only, you'll be sorry.
Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Order now. See app for details.
Proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
The Mooney man with a big interception on the 5-yard line. The 49ers trample 95 yards in 10 plays. Toyota scoring drive summary. They do it in 5:38. And Brandon Ayuk with a 17-yard touchdown. Ayuk having a huge game. 7 catches for 114 and a touchdown. Here's the kickoff for Jake Moody, and it will be a touchback. And the 49ers, Tim, have had this game by the throat now, leading 27-10 with 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Well, what a terrific drive. A lot of good balance on that drive, and Eli doing a good job in relief. I doubt we'll see Christian McCaffrey again in this game with the score being where it is. I don't think he's been ruled out. I think it's just questionable with a calf injury, but boy, playground Purdy putting his foot in the ground and directing Ayuk in the back of the end zone and throws an absolute strike.
And it all started after Sam Howell threw the interception with a 6-man pressure. Steve Wilkes blitzing both Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw, and he was backpedaling, and Ward with the pick on the 5, and they go 95 yards. Fiddle to the tight end Logan Thomas. He's across the 30 and up to the 31-yard line for a gain of 6. Meanwhile, at the Link in nearby Philadelphia, we're all on top of each other. Baltimore, Washington, New York, Philadelphia. These East Coast cities are right on top of each other. The Eagles have taken the lead over Arizona. Dallas Goedert, a 9-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts. Here's the throw by and it's intercepted by Diamador Lenore, jumping in front of Byron Pringle to take it right back. And now the 49er defense is just all over Howell.
They want to score so bad. They're wearing themselves out even after the whistle blows and undercutting another route. That time it was Diamador Lenore who dropped one early in the game. He wasn't having it this time. Jumped that route. Look at, they know the ball's coming out quick when they get into these 5 sections and the pass rush is coming. They're sitting on routes and undercutting them. Well done by the Hyena.
49ers taking this game over in the second half, are on their way. 27-10 lead with 8:50 to play on New Year's Eve in Landover. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Traveling to an away game to watch the 49ers win big? Get ready to celebrate. Celebrated a little too much? Time to sleep in. Slept in and gonna miss that flight home? Time to change your flight without paying change fees thanks to United. So when will you worry about getting back? Tomorrow. Maybe?
United, proud to fly the San Francisco 49ers. Does not include basic economy unless a United waiver applies. Exceptions apply for certain international flights.
Are you ready for the next power outage? SunPower is the solar panel provider of choice for the San Francisco 49ers and homeowners everywhere. SunPower can help you power your home with clean solar energy and store what's left for a rainy day. .com/football to find out how you can make your home the neighborhood MVP, where the lights shine bright, the game plays on, and the energy bills drop. See how much you can save with Solar Plus storage from SunPower at sunpower.com/football. Get started today.
Toyotathon is happening now at your local Toyota dealer. Hurry in and shop Toyota's wide selection of hybrid and electrified vehicles to choose from. Get incredible MPG and more peace of mind from the most reliable brand on the road. Right now, get an incredible 1.99% APR plus $2,500 bonus cash when you finance with Toyota on the new fully electric BZ4X. Don't miss out. Toyotathon ends soon. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Ends 1/2/24.
Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the 49ers, is a whiskey for the faithful, proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful, eye-catching gold bar-shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly. Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers. U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
FedEx Field, only about 130 miles away from South Philly and Lincoln Financial Field, and these two games are raging. 49ers on the pick or on their way. Meanwhile, Arizona facing a 3rd and 4 inside the Eagle 10, trying to tie that game or maybe go for 2 and take the lead. Brock Purdy under center. Brock needs 11 yards passing to establish a franchise record for a single season. Elijah Mitchell off the left side, and he's had a great second half for Christian McCaffrey, picks up 3 yards. So Brock now, T-Rock, 4,268 yards passing. The all-time Niner single-season franchise record, most passing yards in a year. Jeff Garcia in 2000, 4,278 yards, 11 yards away. And 31 touchdown passes on the year. What a year for Brock. 2nd and 7, 49ers in the Washington 38-yard line. Niners up 27-10. Purdy in the shotgun with Debo to his right. It's going to be a toss to Debo coming right. And gets a block from McKivitz. Turns the corner, cuts back inside. Nice run by Debo Samuel. All the way down to the Washington 20-yard line. 16-yard run there. Meanwhile, the Arizona Cardinals just got a touchdown from Michael Wilson, the Stanford wide receiver, to make that a 28-27 lead. Will they go for 2? And the lead, Eagles lead is down to a point. Debo got that right edge on the toss nicely.
Yeah, well, McKivitz got a very good block. Kittle had 2 guys that he kicked out. It was a 2-for-1 for George out on the perimeter, and that's what makes Debo Samuel pop so impressive. Is he's not just get it and run guy. The way he can set up and use blocks and cut at the right time, it's running back-esque, to say the least.
Timeout is called here. Jonathan Gannon, Arizona's head coach, went for the extra point. He did not Dan Campbell it.
Timeout. San Francisco.
So Arizona they're shredding Philadelphia's defense again, Tim, and they have tied that game at 28. How about going for it last night? The tackle eligible. Wild ending, and then even after the penalty, they're back out to the 7-yard line and went for 2 again.
And I love people that say, well, the analytics say 50% win and 44% if you kick it, 50% win if you go for it. And my answer to that is Analytics doesn't have a heartbeat.
Tough loss.
Come on, man.
That's good news for the Niners because it's Detroit's 5th loss. They're 11-5, and the Niners win this game. They're 12-4. So the Niners cannot finish behind Detroit because they have the better conference record. So the worst the Niners could be is the number 2 overall seed. That's guaranteed. But if they win and Philadelphia loses, they're the 1 seed. And again, Arizona just tied that game at 28. What is wrong with Philadelphia's defense, Tim? They are getting shredded today. Arizona has almost 400 yards of offense against them.
Yeah, they're back in, and certainly their linebacker, Shaq Leonard, doesn't seem to be the answer for them on defense. Their back end has had trouble all year long. When you compare their numbers last year on defense to this year, the contrast is unbelievable.
We resume now. 1st and 10 Niners on the Washington 22-yard line. Purdy under center. Handoff to Elijah Mitchell. Bob play. Great block by Juszczyk. Cutting down a D tackle right in the middle, and he's able to pop Mitchell inside the 15-yard line. Eli picks up 7 more yards. Boy, is he running well today, Elijah
His
Mitchell.
vision is all over it, and that's the cutback. That's the inside zone, but it's meant to cut back. So he's just following Kyle Juszczyk and that flow, and as soon as Juice cuts back, he cuts back with him and then read the block perfectly as Juszczyk was able to adjust and get the edge player down, and Eli bounced around the corner.
49ers now are inside the Toyota red zone. 2nd and 4 in the Washington 16-yard line, up 27-10. Here's a roll by Purdy, and he's going to throw it over to Juszczyk, who makes the diving catch inside the 10-yard line. More action for Juice. Remember, Purdy needed 10 yards to tie.
Now he's going to need 4.
Jeff Garcia on the next one. He can throw a touchdown pass and pass Garcia as he faked the stretch left and rolled right and hit Kyle Juszczyk. Purdy now 225 yards passing.
Well, Juice has got such great... I mean, he had the drop earlier. I thought it was tight coverage, and maybe that was early in the game. The linebacker got away with some contact, but that time Juice just stretched out and caught that one on his fingertips.
It's also a first down, so it's 1st and goal from the 9. Purdy needs 4 yards. Handoff to Elijah Mitchell coming left, turns the corner. Ayuk a block. Well, they strung that out nicely. Washington defense is fast there as they were able to push that out. It's only a gain of a couple of yards for Elijah Mitchell. That'll be a 2nd down and goal. What a game here in Landover. We were tied at 10 late in the half, and Niners got a Moody field goal, and then that's all Niners in the second half, and they lead 27-10. Niners and the Washington Commanders from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, presented to you by Uber Eats on this New Year's Eve. Miami is all over Baltimore.
No, Baltimore's all over Miami.
Pardon me, Baltimore's all over Miami to score a late touchdown. Baltimore playing without Raheem Mostert. Baltimore winning big. Fake toss left. They roll Purdy right. Purdy throws middle. Caught by George Kittle down to the 1-yard line. And for Brock Purdy, that should do it here. As he picks up about 6 yards, he will pass Jeff Garcia. And as far as single season yardage total, he is number 1 all-time in Niners history.
Unbelievable. And it didn't take us long to identify him right away as far more than Mr. Irrelevant. We were saying he was actually relevant right from the get-go and what he brought. But what he's done and how Kyle has used him and his ability to handle everything thrown at him and then his execution, it's really an unbelievable story.
2nd and goal, 2-yard line handoff to Elijah Mitchell off the left side. And Elijah Mitchell takes it right down to the goal line, but not in yet. And Elijah's been just terrific today in the second half for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey over 2,000 yards from scrimmage with his effort today. So now it's 3rd down and goal coming up. So Brock Purdy today has thrown for 230 yards. Fourth down coming up, and the Niners will go for it here. This is a 4th down. Purdy under center, Juszczyk and Mitchell in a true eye. Handoff to Elijah off the left side, and pushing for the goal line. Is he in? Is he in? They're not going to give him the touchdown. He did not get in on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, Mayo got him.
So Kyle looking to give Elijah a second touchdown. Tim did not get in off the left side.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because Jonathan Allen, when he's out there, it's a different animal trying to run inside now. And able to get instant penetration. That got Eli Mitchell off his track, and then Mayo was able to clean it up from the inside linebacker position.
He actually lost a yard on the play. So they turn it over on downs here. Brock Purdy has 230 yards passing. He needed 229 yards passing to break Garcia's record. So he's got it by 1 yard. 4,279 for Brock this year, and Garcia in 2000. And Jeff was the last 49er quarterback to go for the Pro Bowl. 4,278. I think Brock on Wednesday, he's going to the Pro Bowl. He does not want to play in that flag football game. Rather play in the Super Bowl the week after in Vegas. From the 1 yard line is Sam Howell going to throw out right. Caught by Robinson on the goal line. Hit by Charvarius Ward, driven back, but it will not be a safety.
Yeah, I caught it in the field of play just with the speed out route. And again, these receivers are running these short routes. The secondary is just sitting, playing tight coverage, knowing the ball's coming out quick. No way Howell is going to hold it in 5-man protection. And they hit Robinson at about the half-yard line, push him in, but the play started in the field of play, so no safety.
Boy, they are right up against the goal line here. The Niners would love to get a safety. Cleve Fertile, Nick Bosa, the ends. Kevin Givens, Javon Kinlaw inside. Warner and Greenlaw are creeping down. Here comes Logan Ryan. Howell's back in the end zone. Holds the ball, throws over the middle dangerously. Drain Greenlaw climbing up the back of the running back, Robinson. He's able to make the catch to get out to the 4 yard line. Gain of 3, third down coming up from there. And they have now under 3 minutes to play in the game, 2:50 to play in the game. So the Niners will get to 12-4 on the year with one more game to go next week against the Rams, who are having a battle today with the New York Giants at the Meadowlands. There's Sam Howell in a shotgun standing right on the goal line.
Need this D-line to get home.
Howell is back. They twist the front. Bosa going to chase him out. Howell gets out to his left. And he will get hit as he throws. Almost intercepted by Diamador Lenore as Nick Bosa, chasing him, drives him hard out of bounds as he barely got that ball away.
Well, I don't think he anticipated Bosa, who was working a pass rush stunt with Chase Young, to be able to get out from the middle as fast as he did. Nick put his foot on the gas pedal, and Diamador Lenore almost had himself another one. He pulled that down with one hand, but I think his knee was out of bounds before he was able to really secure the football.
So they will force the punt now in Tress Way, and he does not have a full 15 yards for the long snap here as they are backed up. Tucker Addington is their new long snapper. They had a real problem with Mike Cheeseman, the long-time long snapper, a high draft pick here for the long snapper. They eventually Wade with a left-footed punt. Ronnie Bell will back up. He got blasted. The moment he caught the ball, Byron Pringle, the former Chief, who was their kick returner and gunner, able to bury him after a 46-yard no return by Ronnie Bell. But the big thing is he did not drop the ball. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the Eagles are back in the scoring zone inside the red zone, trying to break that 28-28 tie with 4 minutes to play in the game. Well, they have driven into field goal range for Jake Elliott, their great kicker. Meanwhile here, 2:16 to play. Brock Purdy has passed Jeff Garcia. George Kittle is over 1,000 yards in receiving on the year. Tim, check. Christian McCaffrey, over 2,000 yards from scrimmage. We'll be anxious to hear what Kyle says about McCaffrey's right calf injury.
Sam Darnold.
Here's J.P. Mason taking a toss from Sam Darnold as Kyle pulls out Brock Purdy and he pulls out Elijah Mitchell, was in for McCaffrey. 2-yard loss there to J.P. Mason as we have hit the 2-minute warning now.
This is the 2-minute warning.
Thank you, Ron Torbett. Our 2-minute warning is brought to you by Xfinity. Take the fastest internet to the house. Xfinity, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. We are counting it down on New Year's Eve. I do miss Dick Clark. T-Rock, great search. 49ers on their way to their 12th win. Will the Eagles get a field goal and beat Arizona? We'll tell you all about it when we come back on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
What's up, faithful? It's 49ers insider Matt Miyoko, and we've got you covered all season long on NBC Sports Bay Area. Follow along with 49ers pre- and post-game live every game day, 1 hour before and following the action with Carlos Ramirez, Dante Widner, and Rod Brooks. And of course, check out the 49ers Talk podcast, hosted by yours truly, alongside Jennifer Lee Chan, Carlos, and tons of special guests throughout the season. Authentic moments live here, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
49er faithful know the epic feeling of every touchdown, and Yahoo Sports is right there with you, shaking Levi's Stadium. When your eyes can't be glued to the game, set the Niners as your favorite team on the Yahoo Sports app. Get up-to-the-minute push notifications for the updates every diehard needs. From breaking news and key plays to, knock on wood, injury reports. The Yahoo Sports app is your ticket to staying connected to the NFL all season.
Attention 49ers fans. Picture this. Los Cabos, your ultimate vacation destination. A paradise for adventure seekers, sports, and wellness enthusiasts alike. Hike the rugged desert trails. Tee it up like a pro on world-famous golf courses. Or set sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez. After an exhilarating day, relax at a luxurious resort. Enjoy mouthwatering cuisine and soak in the vibrant local culture. Head to visitLosCabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
Toyotathon is on now. Don't miss great year-end savings on Toyota's unmatched lineup of fuel-efficient vehicles. Head in now for low 3.99% APR financing on the 2023 RAV4 and Highlander. Or get $1,000 cash back on the 2024 Camry and Corolla when you finance with Toyota. Toyotathon save the best for last, but get there fast and end soon. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Excludes hybrids and RAV4 Prime. Ends 1/2/24.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
49ers football continues on the home of the faithful, KNBR, the sports leader.
Greg Papa, Tim Ryan back in FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, where the 49ers are looking to just finish up. Sam Darnold under center. Kyle Juszczyk at a J.P. Mason. Tay Martin is in at wide receiver. They hand off to J.P. off the right side, and he pushes out near midfield. That was a 2nd down and 12. He gained about 5 yards, so 3rd down coming up. 49ers will fly home right after the game. Tim, is a timeout called by Ron Rivera. A word about your good friend. You know Ron Rivera well from the Bay Area. Cal.
He's a great
career as a player and
great human being.
He was 9 years the head coach of the Carolina Panthers.
And really has bounced around this NFL and really since he got done being a player and learned so much from the great Jim Johnson, the defensive coordinator in Philadelphia for all of those years under Andy Reid. And the thing about Ron that I always appreciated, he's always had great football intelligence and he's just a guy of high character without question, but he learned so much. We never really ran as players that ran the 3-4 stuff, and he learned all of it when he went over to play and coach for the Chargers, and he's just got a great aptitude for every defense out there, and he's learned it and knows how to call it.
Sam Darnold lost the ball. He was going to throw a screen out to Tay Martin left, and the ball slipped out of his hands. It is a forward pass and not a fumble as the arm was coming forward, but the Niners will bring in Mitch Wishnowsky and punt the ball away.
I'm not so sure if that fell out or if he pulled it back, seeing that picket fence he was going to have to throw through.
No, he took the shotgun snap. The ball slipped. You're right. He was decelerating his arm. He wanted to pull that back, and he has such arm whip going forward, Tim. The ball just came out anyway.
You're not stopping that whip. We could hear it crack up here.
They heaped a field goal. Jake Elliott made a 43-yard field goal, 2:53 to play. So Philadelphia's taken a 31-28 lead over the Cardinals, who are playing them tough. What a wild game. That was 21-6. And then 2 touchdown passes from Kyler Murray, one to Carter from 6 yards, James Conn to the back from 5. And they went for 2 after the second one to tie the game at 21, but Goddard a touchdown. Then Michael Wilson scored the 5-yarder to tie the game, and now Philly's come back and kicked the field goal from Jake Elliott. This will be Mitch Wishnowsky's 2nd punt of the game. Mitch angling to his right. I'm anxious to see when the Pro Bowl team comes out on Wednesday if Mitch Wishnowsky is a Pro Bowl punter. He has had a tremendous year. End-over-end punt here. Jamison Crowder will take it on the 15. Come wide. Charlie Warner makes him go inside. Sam Womack, who's become a really good gunner, gets him down at around the 15-yard line.
Nice job by Eric Harris that time, flying down the field and getting in on the tackle.
Yeah, he was activated today from the practice squad, Tim, a backup safety and a really good special teams player. He played a lot of good snaps for the Raiders. He is fast.
He is, and I think they like him too and giving him a uniform, but he came in ready to go in terms of special teams, and and just a desire to be in a uniform on game day, getting an opportunity. He's going to be playing some defense right now, but seems like he's a nice fit in this 49ers roster when they needed him.
The Rams are having a battle with the Giants in the Meadowlands. 26-19 Rams with about 7 minutes to play. Rams are 8-7. Seattle, they'll play later. They're 8-7 behind the Niners, who have won the NFC West for a second straight year. There's a gun run handoff to Sam Howell as they give it to Gibson for a gain of only a yard.
First time I've seen Sebastian Joseph Day out there playing today. The former Ram in charge are lining up for the 49ers at defensive tackle.
These are his first snaps all day.
I haven't seen much of him.
I haven't noticed him either. He's a good player. He just got to Santa Clara on Wednesday. Howell throw it away. He was looking middle and then nothing there and just threw it away. And it was Sebastian Joseph Day that collapsed the pocket. He was a Ram for 3 years, went to the Chargers for a couple after winning a Super Bowl with the Rams, Tim, and he gets off the ball. He's been a two-gapper throughout his career, but he can get off the ball.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day in the weight room, and he is so excited to be here. The guy was a captain for the Chargers and came in with Staley, and they let him go in a cost-cutting move and wanted to get young, but I know he loves this scheme where he doesn't have to chew on those double teams and two-gap all game. Can get in his sprinter stance and try to get penetration.
Kyler Murray just hit Rondale Moore with a chunk out to midfield as Sam Howell's going deep, but nobody's running deep.
That's grounding.
Yeah, that is intentional grounding because no one is near where the ball landed as the receivers both checked it off short. Terry McLaurin
There's nobody even close.
That's got to be intentional grounding, which would be a loss of down as well. Ron Torbert's thinking about it with the umpire, but they're not going to throw the flag.
Just keep it rolling, huh? Got to be consistent. Let's go.
Ron Torbert talking to his umpire, Barry Anderson. I mean, that is intentional grounding.
Are they going to say that he wasn't under pressure? He just threw it out. I mean, there was nobody within 30 yards of that football.
In any event, fourth down. Fourth down for the Commanders, 4th and 8. There's Sam Howell back. He has time. He steps up in the pocket. Now he checks it down. It's caught by the tight end, and a nice tackle made there by Isaiah Oliver on their backup tight end, John Bates. A gain of only 7 yards there. They'll turn it over on downs.
The runner was short of the line to game with San Francisco's ball, 1st and 10.
So they will kneel it out, and the Niners will get the victory here. Stick around for the post-game show. The biggest play of the game was the interception by Charvarius Ward.
No question. That was at the 11-yard line with the Commanders trying to knock on the door and score some more points. They have not scored in the second half of this game.
It was 20-10 at the time. I think Steve Wilkes calling that double A-gap blitz. He said Greenlaw and Fred Warder, a 6-man pressure, and Sam Howell, he looked like a corner in the back pedal. He was trying to get away from the rush.
Yeah, and tried to get it to his best player, and McLaurin on an in-cut, and the Mooney Charvarius Ward undercut it.
Brock Purdy takes a knee. They'll do it one more time, and the Niners will get their 12th victory of the year. They will go to 12-4 on the year, with the Rams game coming up next weekend. Again, we have no idea when that game will be. It could be Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. It's all up to the networks. But it could be a big game if Philadelphia holds on. The Niners last year went 13-4 as Purdy takes the last knee and the game is over. And 13-4 was not good enough to be the number 1 seed. Philadelphia went 14-3. The Niners go 13-4 this year, Tim. They're going to be the number 1 seed because they're coming home.
Well, they earned that opportunity, obviously, beating Philadelphia in Philadelphia. And then, of course, the big win early in the year over the Dallas Cowboys, who have sputtered a little bit lately up until that miracle win for them last night. This wasn't an easy trip now. All the emotion of Christmas, the Baltimore game on Monday night week, seemed like the snap of a fingers. We were on a plane headed back east to the East Coast. Long flight, and really did a good job executing the game plan today on both sides of the ball.
Brock Purdy throws for 230 yards. He needed 229 to pass Jeff Garcia from 2000. He has the most passing yards ever for a 49er quarterback in a single year. He also throws a couple of touchdowns, the jet pass to Debo And the scramble drill to Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk, 7 catches, 114 yards in the score. Debo, 5 catches, 37 yards. And a touchdown for Debo on the jet pass. And Elijah Mitchell, 17 carries, 80 yards, a touchdown. And CMC, before the calf injury, 14 carries, 64 yards to put him over 2,000 yards.
How many runs today?
scrimmage.
How many runs? 30 plus,
They've got
obviously,
30.
right?
They've got 30 on the game. I'm watching the Philadelphia game more than I'm watching our game.
45-7 when they run for
31, 17 for Mitchell. McCaffrey had 14. Debo had 3. J.P. Mason had 2. Purdy had 1, and Sam Darnold had 2. So this the running backs. T-Rock had 31, Debo 34, 36 runs from just the running backs. And when the Niners run 30 times, they win.
Yeah, 45-7 in the last 52 games.
All right, a lot more coming your way. Arizona just broke a long run, and they have broken a tackle, and they have got a 1st and goal on the Philadelphia 5-yard line. The Niners may get the number 1 seed, like right now. Greg Dortch, their kick and punt returner, able to get off the coverage of Sidney Brown on an outcut and take it down the right sideline. Arizona will face a 1st and goal from the Philly 5-yard line, down 3 points in Philadelphia.
How much time?
It's late, 2 minutes to go, so they can drive the field goal range obviously right now, but they want the end zone to win the game. We'll come back with the final. Or do you want it right now? 43 seconds to play in the game. 1st and goal. Kyler Murray hands off to James Conner, and he'll take it down to the 2-yard line. We'll come back with this exciting finish. Go, Cardinals, go! On the U.S. Bank Niners Radio Network.
49ers fans, when it's time to get to the game for live NFL action, Ticketmaster's got your seat. As the official ticket marketplace of the NFL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of seats so you never miss a minute of the action this season. And rest assured, if your plans change, it's easy to securely sell your seats on Ticketmaster. Score tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ERS.
Hey, it's me, San Francisco All-Pro tight end George Kittle here. I may not have always been a pro athlete, but I have been decked in Levi's since I was just a little Kittle. Both my parents rocked Levi's when I was growing up, so I did too. We were always really active as a family, so our clothes needed to be comfortable and functional. And you know what? That's still true today, which is why I stay stocked up on all my favorite fits. Head over to Levi.com or your nearest Levi's store to find yours.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here we go, baby. Niners on 3. 1, 2, 3. Now back to Niners football on the Sports Leader.
Kyler Murray hands off to James Conner off the right side. Touchdown, Arizona.
Slow down.
All right. They have just taken the lead over the Philadelphia Eagles, and if they hold on here, and Arizona up 35-31 with 32 seconds to go, Tim. The Niners, next week's game against the Rams won't matter. They will be the number 1 seed.
Right, meaningless. And then they earned that opportunity by getting a nice victory today, 27-10 over these Washington Commanders. Was there 30 seconds to go in that game? So they'll have to kick back to Philadelphia. But Philadelphia will have to score a touchdown.
And they have that kicker, Jake Elliott, who made it. You're right, because it's 35-31. You're right. They made the extra point. It's a 4-point game. A lot going about that game. The Niners could fly home and be the number 1 seed. And next week's game against the Rams won't matter as they beat Washington, and Philadelphia losing at home 35-31 with 32 seconds to go. Back with more. A lot going on at the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Football season just isn't the same without the roaring, passionate fans. That's why Clorox is partnering with the San Francisco 49ers to help them on their mission to deliver an industry-leading standard of cleanliness, so you can get back to the game with confidence. Go to Clorox.com to learn more about how Clorox is helping you have a safer return to the game. When it counts, trust Clorox.
We paid how much for those lessons?
Shh. She's doing great.
Oh, yeah, totally. Can you pass me a Pepsi Zero Sugar? Great job, honey! Oh, look at that. That's not the end.
No way. Now it's time for the encore.
You know what? You're right. 5 times? Not enough times.
For everyone who traded in rock concerts for their kids' recitals, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar. That's what I like.
Winterfest at California's Great America has all the lights and festivities you need to make your whole team happy. Open select nights November 24th through December 31st. Get tickets at cagreatamerica.com.
This is your proud home of 49ers football. KNBR, the sports leader.
Well, we are here at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, but 130 miles away at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philadelphia. The Eagles are up against it, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts throws out left. It is caught by the running back Gainwell to stop the clock with 26 seconds to go. So Philadelphia loses. The Niners have already won to get to 12-4. The Niners will have home field advantage throughout the entirety of the NFC playoffs, Tim, and probably most importantly, because this team is injured and tired late in the year.
Get some guys
they would
healed
get a
up.
bye week. Eric Armstead told me as we were flying on Friday he would come back. If Philadelphia loses, he doesn't have to come back.
I don't think there's any chance if Philly loses this game. I don't think you'll see Eric Armstead till the divisional round of the playoffs.
Jalen Hurts back on 2nd down, hits the check down again to Gainwell out of bounds with 21 seconds to go, but they need a touchdown. A field goal won't do them any good. They're down 4 points. Meanwhile, here in Landover, Maryland, this was a 20-10 game with the 49ers leading, but Washington was driving late in the third quarter for the end zone. They got inside the red zone, and it's the biggest play of the game. It was a 3rd down and 8 of the Niner 11-yard line. Steve Wilks brought pressure, and Charvarius Ward, the Mooney Man, turns in today's play of the game, and is sponsored by Dignity Health, the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Trey Greenlaw and Fred Warner are double mugging in the A-gap. Are they coming here? They're both coming. 6-man rush. Howell back. Howell will throw for the end zone. Intercepted by Charvarius Ward. Goes down, gets up, runs back. Is he down? 30, 40, all the way to midfield. Breaks a tackle, still running. Charvarius Ward. Is this going to be a pick six? He goes down on the 10-yard line. Well, as you said, it was all coming back. He was touchdown on the 5, but the pick to undercut the route, Tim, but it was Steve Wilks bringing Greenlaw and Warner on top of the 4-man pressure. Sam Howell was backpedaling all the way to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, in full panic mode, and actually threw a decent ball. It was an in-cut to their best receiver, Terry McLaurin, but Charvarius Ward, the Mooney Man, was sitting all over that, jumped underneath it, undercut it. That's interception number 5 on the year for Charvarius. I was talking to him in practice the other day. I said, you would be up for Defensive Player of the Year if you caught every interception you've had an opportunity to catch. And he, without question, would be in double digits. But he's had some big plays. He's playing his best football as a 49er. I don't think there's any question about that. And that was the play that really flipped this game.
Jalen Hurts just missed on a sideline route, so they have 7 seconds to go. And the Eagles are down to whether their final play or 2. There. So after the Charvarius Ward interception, Tim, the 49ers went on an epic drive, a 95-yard drive from the 5-yard line. It took 10 plays, 5.5, but it was on a scramble drill that Brock Purdy will turn in our fantasy football play of the game. It is the number 1 fantasy football app and a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Purdy now chased out of the pocket, now going back the other way, a 360 spin, trying to send, throws for the end zone. Ayuk is open, touchdown! San Francisco! Ayuk is on fire!
On the playground!
Yeah, Ayuk is football Yahoo player of the game, 7 catches for 114 and a touchdown, Tim, and with Brock Purdy, he would later hit a pass, so Brock Purdy establishes a 49er franchise record. They're climbing over the wall here.
They already know.
The Niners are the number 1 seed.
They already know.
Jalen Hurts just threw a Hail Mary in the end zone, and it was intercepted in the end zone by Blunt of Arizona, the former Seattle Seahawk, Tim. The Eagles have lost ground, Eagles ground. Fly, 49ers fly,
Yeah,
and they're
we'll
going to
be-
fly home as the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Right, and it couldn't have worked out better. And again, the 49ers taking care of their own business, but Arizona doing a great job helping out the 49ers. We knew there was an opportunity. They get that victory. Detroit, again, and got some help from a few people, did the Dallas Cowboys in that game last night. It is what it is, and the 49ers now the number 1 seed. Rest some guys, get some guys healthy, get ready for the second season, the postseason, and get ready to try to march to have a party with Lombardi.
How about these two endings? Last night in Dallas on the tackle-eligible play, the Cowboys win by a point over the Lions, and now Philadelphia, and they were up 21-6. They lose 35-31. The Dallas Cowboys could win the NFC East, T-Rock, and steal it from Philadelphia. That would drop Philadelphia to a 5 seed.
Yeah, it got funky in Philadelphia since the 49ers went back there and went to the link and kind of opened the book on what you do against the Philadelphia Eagles, period.
We'll worry about the NFC East and the other divisions, the NFC North with Detroit winning, but the Niners have won the NFC West. By the way, Gunnar Olszewski just ran back a punt for the New York Giants against the LA Rams. They went for 2 and missed it, so the Rams are clinging. They're going to need that game, I think, next week. For the Niners, it will not be important at all, as the Niners at 12-4 have cemented the number 1 seed throughout the entirety of the NFC playoffs, which means wild card weekend, they will be off while they play January 13, 14, and Monday night on the 15th. The Niners will not have to play. The Niners will next play. Of course, they'll play the Rams next week to finish up the schedule. They won't have to play until January 20th or January 21st, the weekend of the divisional playoffs. If they win that game, they host the championship game in Levi's on January 28th.
Yeah, there you go. Everything's coming through Levi's. Congratulations to the faithful, and I'm going to have an opportunity to see that. And again, on the road to the Lombardi.
Mike Mataraki, by the way. Can I give you a hug? This was not we didn't do one game. We did like 5 games. We had all these records being broken, and Mike was incredible today. He's good luck. He was with us in Philadelphia, T-Rock. So Mike Mataraki doing our stats. Chris Babcock does them no matter where he is. He's still feeding us numbers throughout.